well, I mean, yeah. Again,
Really
you guys.
quick.
I mean, yeah, it's true, but I like how you guys like. Well, we haven't had a fight in a while, like
True,
as
we
if
haven't.
as if that's like a planned thing. I'm like, nah, man. I mean, you could have gotten into a lot of fights, but you just didn't.
We're just good at talking to people sometimes.
I mean,
Except
guys
for when
can't be.
the soul decides, nope, social justice warrior,
I
go!
know.
Yeah, no, yeah. I will continually call it mom mode.
Aw.
I don't know if this
Activate
character.
mom mode.
I'm playing a Ravini character because they're awesome. I just realized
They're very culturally they're very very cool.
Yeah.
I feel like culturally about a lot of things most of the world care about, their mentality on it is like meh, fuck it.
Just do what you want. Yeah.
they are the Spanish in this game.
Well, no, the
Pretty much,
Antivans. Well, the Antivans are the Spanish. The
thought
Ravani are more like the Greek.
I thought
Yeah.
the Antivan were supposed to be the Persians, or at least
No,
that's
no,
what it's based on.
no. They're Italian Spanish in culture, in accent, in architecture, in all that stuff. They're the Italian Spanish.
It isn't
people.
Isabella
They use the
had-
what's it called, the
Persian vibe.
no it's a they don't no it's a Spanish it's a Spitalian.
Right. Okay. Well, then again,
so-
be Moroccan, and they're right next to Spain. So.
yeah no it's very much it's I guess a similar vibe, but no, they use the Cosa Nostra system in their government, so that's kind of why they're like
Right. No, I can now. It's just in the book, the Antivan looks more Italian than the not the Avar, than the Antivan.
Yeah. That would be
They're
interesting.
definitely more Italian than the Avar. I'll say.
yeah, I'm about to say
Yeah.
the pasty white Anglo-Saxons. Yeah.
Thank
No,
you. Thank you so much for
realized
saying that.
I realized what I was gonna say, and I had to change it.
There you go. Yeah, but the Ravani are basically the Romani of this world. They're
Yeah.
very gypsy like, very Balkans, Greco style.
Hello.
Hello.
There he is.
I speak
Almost
inside
stuff.
the game.
Isn't that what you do every single time?
Shh. Don't tell them my secret.
like when is there not a time that you're not sneaking?
There you go.
when I
Um,
want to induce self, what was it called? Strokes.
there you go.
It's the only time.
True.
Never again.
Let me just lock
First
away
time
the
seizures.
complete identity of my mind. It will be fine.
Oh. Rascal, you enjoy Magic the Gathering. I pulled Ulrich, the werewolf legendary, the other day.
Nice. Too bad he's useless.
No, puppy EDH. Goddammit. It's
yeah,
the thing.
true. Now you have a real EDH commander, werewolf.
Okay. So, last time, because I don't know where the hell Aaron is.
We threw him in the danger cart.
He was sleeping with the dwarf.
True.
Off
So,
punching trees down, yeah.
so last time where we left off, the group of Red Jenny hopefuls had followed the trail to Orlais of the mysterious Indigo Road to confront Blaine about the possible deaths of their new dwarf friend Kynedrin and his brothers. When you got there, you found Blaine fairly quickly. Most people knew who he was, actually, and where he drank. Most people knew a lot about him. And when you got there, Kynedrin had an overreaction to seeing him and was forced to leave. And you had a small, polite conversation with him and his right hand, Alizera.
Surprisingly.
And surprisingly polite. Well, but then again, maybe not so surprising because he's Orlesian. But he basically said, "You're all adorable. That's adorable. You're trying to stop me. You should probably go before someone gets hurt."
And we did.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, he meant Orlais. He meant to leave Orlais, but you didn't.
No.
You then
Because I'm
also
off.
found. Then Haleth spotted that someone had been watching you guys talk to Blaine and run off. Haleth and Thistle pursued in stealth and managed to eavesdrop on a conversation in an alley. Yep. Between some mages, finding out that there is a lot deeper well here than what once thought of. And you temporarily, possibly, are thinking about aligning yourselves with these after Thistle dropped down and be like, whoa, hey, what's up? These members of the Elevated Brotherhood, a group of mages who, with conflicting reports and ideals, the one you talked to, Namaya, who's the kind of leader of this section, said that they want to stop this big shipment that's going down because Blaine is about to give a huge amount of lyrium to the Purifiers, which is a group of Templar secessionists who believe in a magic-free world through any means necessary. As I don't remember who pointed it out, but somebody said the Dragon Age KKK, which is fairly appropriate.
I think it wasn't me. I think it was
Aaron,
Aaron.
probably.
I think it might have been Aaron. Yeah.
My voice is going.
The magical KKK. They basically said that there's a gala that's happening in 2 days, led by Lady. What's her name?
I don't know. I spilled coffee on my notes. So thank you for recapping.
Sinova? Lady Sinova.
Lady Sinova, yes, thank you.
Sharona.
Yeah. So Lady Sinova's party, she apparently has some kind of connection to Blaine, which I believe, Damien rolled his history, his cunning check correctly, and he did remember hearing of her before, and she was kind of known as like this rumor-mongering, kind of like scandalous lady that most other nobles like would never do anything to make people like talk about them because they want to like be subtle in the game. She is like a lot more confident, and she doesn't give a shit who talks about her. And she's like done all kinds of things that have gotten people to talk about her, but it's only really increased her own popularity. She's kind of known for dealing with things that are unsuitable for a lady to deal with, and she just smiles as she does it. She's the kind of devilish in that way. So you need to somehow gain access to that party. Damien knows because of the culture of Orlais that all the invitations have already been given out.
Right.
So basically, you have to obtain invitations in some way. Now, you can do that very cordially, actually, because it is a common thing for Orlesian nobles to send cat paws to parties. So like, oh yeah, we'll give you the invitation, but you have to shit in a bucket of wine there, or something like something that would disrupt the nice even flow of the party. Yes, I have to duel someone at that party. Go for me and duel this guy. Stuff like that. So you would have to find nobles who are willing to not go and send cat paws in the way, in their stead. People who are willing to not make an appearance, though many nobles will want to make an appearance themselves to mingle. You can also, that's one very, very accessible option to you. Though you don't know, Damien, you also don't know how many people would react to, like, you talking to them, because you have been, unceremoniously disavowed from the game in a way. You've been kind of caught, besmirched. In their eyes, you lost the game.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean,
See,
it doesn't
what
matter.
they didn't know. See, what they didn't know was that I had continues left.
Oh,
So You know.
So that's one really easy way to do that. Other ways are you could possibly steal them, though you would also know that it would be smart to steal them like a few minutes before you walk into the party, because otherwise they're going to be like, hey, someone stole my invitation. If someone has it, don't let them in. That's like what's going to happen. So you could also possibly make forgeries, but you would have to see a real invitation to even attempt it. Well, I mean, you could attempt it, but like it's not going to be like, this is invitation to Lady Sinova, backwards S. Like, let me in, please.
Hey, if they roll low enough.
Oh no, they wouldn't even have to roll. They would be like,
We could always lace it with ricin.
oh, could you?
I mean,
Get the rest.
there's always that option.
Fly comes in. You would also know that it's one invitation per person. So if you were going to like do the Catspaw thing, each of you would have to conscript a noble, whoever wants to get in. Now you could also just sneak in, which is affable for one, maybe two of you. The other three of you, probably not going to happen. Let's be real.
I mean,
If I'm not wearing my armor.
But still, like,
would it be possible to get hired on with the kitchen staff?
that you probably, that might be definitely a way, but not all of you could do that. It's probably only like you, Thistle, could definitely do that because you're an elf. That's like very easily of like, oh yes, of course, this is my cousin. You know, she wants to help out with the thing. Like if you could get some elves on your side, who you are currently staying in the Alien Age.
Hey, I'm here. I was kind of laying in bed waiting for you, and then I fell asleep.
I expected as much. It's cool. Nothing's really happened. We're just kind of going over your options for the game today.
I say Thistle should do that because it's a very good option that we have.
Now, the disadvantage to that is you wouldn't be able to bring any of your stuff with you. I mean, you could, but you'd have to hide it somewhere. You wouldn't be able to, you'd have to walk in a uniform and not have, your staff or anything on you, which could be bad. But you would be in, and without having to get an invitation. But it's really only Thistle who could pull that off. The rest of you are humans, and
Kanari.
And Kanari. What's his name? The lady already has her own waiting staff, but is hiring more for the party from people connected to her waiting staff. She isn't doing an open call or anything.
Darn.
That's way too dangerous. Well, I mean, they're legions, right? Their entire point is to fuck each other over, so they generally don't be like, hey, anyone can apply, because most of them will be saboteurs.
I just now realized something.
Yes.
Is Lady Homechick, did she go back to Antiva, or is she still in Orlais? The one woman that I met in Palmstra.
Oh, when you were getting your sword?
Baroness Lucrezia?
Yeah.
You don't know. She walked out of the shop, and that was the last time you saw her. So you don't know.
I should have asked her if she was going. Fuck. I could have asked her for invitation.
You don't know if she was going or not. You're not sure.
Exactly. But knowing my luck, she is.
Maybe.
Actually, knowing my luck, she probably isn't, which means I can't get a ticket or invitation.
Lots of ways you could become a Catspaw. You could steal them. You could forge one. To do a forgery, you would have to probably just get one legitimately, and then you could just use that one as a basis to copy them. But it would be very hard to create a forgery, seeing as
none of us do calligraphy.
Well, it's actually, hold on.
There's bound to be a forger in the in the alienage.
Wow, that's racist. That's
No,
that's
it's
real.
just being well informed and knowing where to go to find them. And most of the time, people in the alienage are willing to help you if you're going to fuck over someone that has more than them.
Again, racist.
The
Yeah.
socio-political advantage that I know how to use.
One sec.
Bam.
Sec.
There's bound to be someone in this alienage who knows me as like a friend. There's bound.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, maybe.
Everybody else has contacts. I do.
I don't have contacts.
No, you want to try do you want to try to find a forger or something?
That I would know to help me in my task.
To help you.
There's got to be at least one person here who likes me.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, you definitely wouldn't know a forger because, like, you were a legitimate noble. You didn't need a forger. You could just get shit. You don't really have underworld connections of any kind because you don't need them.
That's my department.
Yeah, a little bit.
Why aren't you using your get in on this?
But yeah, none of you. I mean, I know. In your background, obviously, Damien's been here, and Hisra was here once.
Yes, he got the fancy pants.
Yeah, this fact came out. But you'd have to find out like who's going and who's not going and stuff, which is definitely something you guys could do. Norwegians are gossipy motherfuckers. And nothing really better to do, so you have many avenues to get into this party open. So you do know, Damien, one of them probably shouldn't be to go and talk to Lady Sinova. That probably it'd be a bad idea.
She would kill my ass, so I'm not gonna do that.
Not sure.
Sometimes I can be smart. Not always, but I'm a friend.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys are currently in the alienage. You know, most people are not talking to you and just kind of giving you a wide berth. They're cool because you're with Thistle. None of them seem to know or recognize you, Damien, in any way. The ones you've met so far, the random people you've walked past in the street, and the people in this flop house.
There has to be at least one.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
I mean, did your beloved lived here for a time? Is there somebody here who would know you?
I haven't generated a name yet, but if you give me like 20 seconds, I could probably do that.
I mean, you don't have to say a name. You could who are they? Like, what is their function in?
Like if why? Okay.
Perceivably know them.
They're probably because at one point, or she was a Daily Shelf who ended up being captured and sold into servitude. Obviously, since she was in.
Well, I mean,
I don't know how exactly it works.
Yeah, I mean, in Elysian culture, that's not a thing. They don't do slaves.
All people don't like elves, and she just.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, in Orlais, it's a little different. Like elves are actually more of like a status symbol. Like having elves in your retinue is like another way to show your wealth, and they're French, right? Like they're Orlesian. Their culture is ostentatiousness. That's their shit. That's why the city is made of fucking gold. Like, they're legitimately just some architecture. It's just like, well, that's gold, that's silver. There's fucking gems in that building. What the fuck? But yeah, it's if she was a Daily Shelf, she most likely, like, for some reason came into this. I mean, maybe like like maybe like her original clan got injured or wiped out, and she basically went with some people she had met and traded with that lived in the alienage in Orlais. She stayed there. She became part of the household. She met you.
Exactly.
Sparks
All
flew.
that what we're using. Okay.
Yeah, cool. And like, did she have like people she stayed with here? Because eventually you guys left. You guys went back and found like a sister tribe of hers and stayed with them for a small
We'll
time.
say that happened because I didn't write this down like I should have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I know. It's fine if you didn't have this much detail. We can just flesh it out now. So like, did she? I'm just giving you this option. Did she like? Is there conceivably someone she stayed with in the alienage? Maybe you could go talk to, who could maybe.
Because unless she lived by herself, which is kind of hard for them to do, because like people in the alienage, they tend to band together as a community.
Well, I mean, like, there's also
like,
just not enough room to stay by yourself. Like, there's a lot of fucking elves in a small space. I mean, this is a really nice alienage, but there still is a space problem, like all alienages. So, like, it's like a really nice townhouse with, like, several families living in it.
Exactly. So
if she doesn't have anyone, I was giving you an out.
I know. I'm generating a name.
Okay, well, who did she stay with? I'm asking. Like, who is this person? Before you say a name, who is this person, and why would you know them?
Okay. Let's see. What's a good name?
I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, this guy's name is Yevon.
Yeah,
His name was Yevon, and the reason why they knew each other is because whenever her clan got destroyed, wiped out, whatever, whenever she went to the alienage from the wilderness to Orlais, she lived in his townhousey deal, and he was kind of like the
is
like community.
Is he like the elder?
Yeah.
He's an elder. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
He's the community director of the alienage.
Cool.
Obviously.
Now, I just need you to. You're gonna roll something for me. That's
I
real
know.
fun. You're not gonna roll a skill though. This is because this is pertaining to your background. Okay. Yeah. So, degrees of relationship. You have 1, and another you don't know about. So that's going to be 5. That's going to be 10. That's going to be +5. Okay, so I would like you very much to roll.
Paul Newman.
Sorry, yeah. I'd like you to roll a D100 +5.
A D100 +5. All right.
Yep.
I like rolling D100s.
Yeah, they're fun.
/R1 D or 1 D100 +5. Wha-bam! 67.
67.
Come on.
Okay. Alright, so you guys are waking up in your flop house. You could possibly go see Yevon. You don't really know what he could help you with, but it's someone
director.
you know. He's someone you know in the
amongst the community, and if he is beloved amongst the community, then he probably has connections with other people that I can use.
Well, yeah, I would like to ask, like, to what end do you want to talk to him? Like, what do you hope comes out of this?
I hope it helps with us getting into said party so we can end this lyrium.
No, that's too vague. Like, I'm at, like how, I guess. Because I'm not going to invent a way. You have to invent a way. That's kind of your job. I mediate.
So I can't think of something to do.
Okay, well, some suggestions is, like, you could ask him of, like, well, you know, a lot of the elves here serve most of the noble families, like,
right.
Who's going to the party? You could possibly find out that.
Yeah, who can I piggyback in on?
Yeah, it's like, hey, you could find out which lords and ladies are going to the party, which you could then, A, try to sneak into the waitstaff, or B, well, A or one, like, actually like go and talk to them and beseech them and like, hey, I'll do whatever, like however you want to get an invitation.
Yeah.
I guess it's like how much do you want to rock the boat in Orlais is the question.
I mean, my idea was to get one of the servants to get us an invitation, and then we forge upon that invitation. That was my idea. But then you're like, yeah, they'll kill your ass. And then I'm like, okay, well, now...
I never said they'll kill you. I just said they won't let you in.
Which
you're the one jumping to the murder thing.
It's just been our luck.
Dude, I'm gonna die every single time. That's
Like,
just...
yeah, we haven't yet. You're okay so far.
Yeah, but one... Who knows?
Yeah, true.
Some points can fuck you over really, really fast.
Yeah, they can.
They very much can. It's very true. But yeah, no, like if you steal one, like if it's not like an hour before the party, like they're gonna know it's stolen, and like that particular invitation will be meh. But technically, you wouldn't maybe need that one. You would then just have to make 5 forgeries from that one and just change the names.
And then
if they look like, and if they look legit, there's a good chance that the guards will just be like, yeah, cool. But just because they're really good rolls, the whole thing is you won't be able to make the forgery rolls until you're at the door, because you won't know if they're good or not. Regardless, you might be like, yes, this will be good enough, and then you'll roll the forgery roll, and then we'll see if it's good enough.
Well, I had another idea where we go along with that, but instead of putting the name of the people who were actually going, so they wouldn't get mad at us, we put my own family's name on it. But then I realized, oh wait, my mother married the main evil dude that we're fighting, so we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I mean that very much might be like a paper trail back to your family, which bad stuff could happen. Yeah, so I mean, you guys are in the flop house. You guys, this is like you can discuss like what do you guys want to do? What's your plan of attack?
Out of ideas, y'all come up with something.
I'll just find me an open window and go via there. Easy
Yeah, the
peasy.
probability of someone letting me become a cat's paw, as I'm an elf.
Oh, it's really high. No, actually, it's very high.
It is?
Oh yeah.
If they're gonna use anyone,
No,
they're not gonna use their own.
In Orlais is the thing. In Orlais, people actually generally trust elves because if you're dressed well, unless you have a reputation of some kind, they're generally trusted. It's because of the racism thing. Because in other places, no one trusts them because of racism, but in Orlais, people trust them because of racism. Because in their culture, they're like servants and trained to be like perfect members of etiquette, and they look nice. So
I don't know how I feel about this.
I mean, you shouldn't feel good about it because it's racism, but
Yeah.
but it could be to your advantage.
It's like here in Orlais, it's like post-segregation racism, as opposed to everywhere else where it's
Yeah,
pre-segregation.
I mean, it's a little bit like, I know an elf. That means all elves are my friends. My elf friends are like, it's that kind of.
I can
It's
see
that
that.
kind of.
You're our elf friend!
Yeah. It's that.
So
it's
we
that
have
kind
street
of
cred now. Cool.
We have an elf friend. We've always had an elf friend.
I mean, yeah, that's actually like why they're cool with you being in the alien age, is because you're obviously with an elf. If you weren't, they'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing in here?" But everyone seems to be remotely sort of ignoring you.
I'm special. People remember me.
Yes, you guys are basically just like pop down on the floor next to all of your like little straw mats with like bowls, like very shit porridge. Just bland of the bland.
Delicious.
Which to you, Thistle, it's like it's. I think it's very. It's very memory triggering for you from like what you used to eat when you were in the alien
Reminds
age.
me of
It reminds you of home.
Grandma's porridge.
A weird experience. 5 years, man. 5 years.
5 years since you've eaten stuff like that, and you're just like, oh. I mean, there have been times that definitely when you were near TV, you ate worse than this. Like, way worse.
So I guess I can get an invitation. That's not going to be so hard for me to do.
Yeah, it's possible.
So Hal is sneaking in. I'll try to get an invite.
I'm doing the most complicated thing, obviously, because that's how I do things.
What if it fails? What are you gonna do then?
I'm gonna cry and sit there.
Yeah, see, guys, I've been thinking about this for a while. There's no way in hell I'm gonna get into this fucking party. I'm a goddamn Qunari. I can't pretend to be some noble, like, who just grew 6 feet tall and got horns and shit. No, there's no way.
You guys, you don't understand. You're not supposed to pretend to be the people on the invitation. They're just sending you in their stead. They're like, oh yeah, no, it's cool. Like, they basically brought ahead, like, yeah, no, it's cool. This guy uses my invitation. It's fine.
Okay, really yeah. So I'm definitely gonna need someone to actually, like, get someone's
you're a Qunari.
To me as a representative.
Yeah,
I mean,
you have to
you can go be a cat
appropriately. You have to be dressed appropriately because, like, that's just like how it's.
He has the fancy pants. Come on.
Yeah, have you seen my pants?
Though you actually know, Damien, you and Rosalind could show up in your armor with weapons, and they'd be like, "Cool, go in."
I know,
Okay,
right?
cool.
That we can pull off.
Yeah, you could pull that off, like, actually fairly easily. The shield might be hard to bring in, but you could probably manage it. Because you could be like, yeah, come in. You know, I mean,
always buy a new shield. She could have done that.
It would probably. Also, you guys probably don't have to wear masks. Damien, you know it would be a really, really, really good idea if you wore a mask.
I don't know. I hate those masks. I'm not wearing a mask.
Aww.
Right, okay, well,
Cute.
I'm just being nice to you, Damien.
I'm the anti-religion, goddammit.
Well, you're not, but you're actually very, very a lot like them. But you do know that most of these people here will most likely have some connection to your brother, and you might upset the mission if you reveal yourself.
If I piss him off, that makes me happy.
Oh no! That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, you get held up and not be able to help your friends when you need to.
Have you seen what happens when I hit people with the sword?
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you right now, Joe. I warned you. There you go.
Oh lordy.
Oh boy.
We're off to a good start.
I'm gonna stay in stealth. I'm not gonna save you.
I just don't want to wear the mask. Damn it.
Maybe Flora can apply an extreme coat of makeup to your face and make you look a little different.
There we go.
I guess.
I mean, it is possible.
She shrugs.
That's the point where I don't care anymore. I have nothing.
Speaking of, are Flora and Kynedrin coming with us?
I mean,
I mean, Kynedrin, like, you guys talked to him last time. He basically says, like, well, I'm not gonna, I can't go to that party. I'm gonna get recognized immediately. And
you know
guys
what?
are there. It's whatever.
Hey.
He basically said that he'll stay back, but, like, just whatever you do, fuck over Blaine as much as you can.
You know what? I'm gonna take the easy way out. I'm just gonna go in with your mage friends. Can I just do that?
They're not. What?
Wasn't
Part
that like
of
the
the
whole?
deal. Part
that
of the
we go up
deal
in
was
there,
that we get in
come in,
ourselves.
It's like
Aw. Always
two
something.
people. That's what I thought was going on.
You
I
also
know.
probably know that it might be possible that the mages aren't, like, going in the way you guys will be going in.
I've played 5e the past 2 days. All I want to do is kill things right now.
Well, I mean, if you want to just start a rampage through the alien age, I mean, you could do it.
Yeah. We would.
No.
like
you
those
would run just like, well, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's killing all these innocent people.
I like those people. I don't want to hurt the aliens. I'm just saying that I have to play this after playing like 2 days worth of 5e. It's like hard not to do things.
Again, you can start a fight whenever you want, man. Like, I'm not stopping you.
I don't want to.
There's probably fighting pits somewhere around Orlais.
They might not be what you expect.
I'm alright.
The nobles hurling insults at each other.
I mean, well, actually, legitimately, there literally is an insult bar here. Like,
Oh my god.
there is a thing where it's more of like Shakespearean like ballad offs kind of like people like shooting limericks at one another basically. It's pretty awesome in my opinion. Like,
Yes.
Fucking limerick.
I would do that so
Is
much.
it all in iambic pentameter?
Of course.
I hope
Well,
so.
it's got to have a meter of some kind. I mean,
Oh my god.
if it's not an iambic pentameter, then it's another kind of meter. But
It better be an iambic pentameter, or otherwise.
Do you realize how hard that would be just off the cuff? Oh god.
well, you know, there sometimes you have to do that.
Sometimes. Anyway.
Okay, so well, again, like you just know if you want to fuck with Blaine's shit and stop him from giving lyrium to the magical KKK, as Aaron put it, then you will have to get into this party somehow.
Yes.
I'm just gonna wait.
You guys could also just say, fuck it, who cares where lyrium goes, and go off and, like, fight a dragon or something. I'm not gonna stop you.
Really?
I'm just mediate. I'm just telling you, like, you seem to want to not have this happen. If that is the case, this is how that happens.
I'm just gonna chill until something cool happens to me, to where I can do this without having to put much effort to it.
Well, okay. That's really great to know, Joe.
I was thinking about this. Can we just have like Kynadrin on standby, and when things look like they're starting to go bad, we just have him set the whole building on fire?
Well,
He's
that's
just
one
like-
way.
He's like, stone doesn't really burn very well.
And there's always that green flame crap that catches everything on fire.
I'm pretty sure that's Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I think the
That's
magic
wild.
fire in Dragon Age doesn't actually burn.
Well, I'm sure that this is a
Okay.
Norwegian house. I'm sure they have to have a whole bunch of drapes on their house.
I think that's a safe assumption.
That- That is a good observation.
I mean, you can always
Well, we
just
don't
torch
burn
the
the outside
garden.
of the house. There's always the inside.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Again, you guys actually don't know the venue. You don't know where her house is, so that could be something you do. You could maybe scout out her place, find out like where you're going and stuff, and like what's gonna go on there.
Yeah, I say we scout out her place. Maybe there's some secret cellar entrance she doesn't know about.
That even she doesn't.
Or it wouldn't occur to her to have it guarded, at least.
Her house.
Well, if it's an inherited house, she might not know everything that's in it.
I mean, is it an inherited house though?
You don't know.
That
Right, well, let's find out where this place is and what the heck is going on.
Do houses here have blueprints at all?
It's not a thing.
Damn it.
You could talk to the original architects, but seeing as this is one of the oldest cities in the world, like they're probably dead.
Maybe
Darn.
he went all evil and immortal somehow.
It's not a thing.
No, that ancient elf we killed. He was the architect.
Well, he's already dead, so.
Damn it. If Gryphius can become immortal, I don't see why his architect can't.
Gryphius sort of did a lot to do that, man. He did a lot.
I mean,
Yeah.
he was his best. He just came with him.
So let's talk with the Hafren, the elder.
Yeah. Maybe he knows something that can help me.
Okay.
Because
It's still like the middle of the night right now, right?
It's
No,
like
it's the next
morning.
It's next morning.
because my brain hurts right now.
You guys are eating your morning porridge.
Just like Grandma Crane used to make.
No one in your family ever cooks.
You don't know that. My
No, I know
grandmother
that.
was a
I
great
definitely-
baker. She'd
I'm
make
sure
cookies
she-
all the time.
I'm sure she thought that.
You know what? You're not wrong.
Probably just threw things into a fire and was like, did it.
You know what? You're not wrong. She did go a bit delusional towards the end there.
I mean, yeah, that's actually super common in Elysian families of like several family members who are just kind of deranged. It's that whole inbreeding thing that kind of happened for a while.
Yeah.
A while ago.
While
What
ago,
is-
Celine was, well, one of the plans was she marry her cousin, so...
Oh no, that's not an inbreeding to them. In current society, marrying and having children with your cousin—that's completely normal. No one would find that weird. We find
right.
it like it's weird to us, but in
No,
their
like,
culture,
direct
that's what
inbreeding.
they used to do. Brother-sister stuff is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
It's direct
Like-
inbreeding.
keeping it into family. Like there were like that wasn't that long. That was only a couple hundred years ago in the Eurasian Empire. That was
Oh,
like us. That was totally a thing. People would like fathers would marry their daughters, like messed up shit like that. Keeping it
Oh.
into family, keep the bloodline pure, as it were.
Okay!
That's why every time in the Harry Potter movies, when Draco would say something like that, I would just laugh. I'm like, you inbred little Aryan.
That's
mean-
not far off the mark, actually.
Yeah, I mean, he looks exactly like Joffrey
Ah,
in a way.
a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Alright.
It's true. That's our plan for today.
So yeah, you wanted to
I
go
have
talk to
some
Evan?
fucking idea. Yeah, he's cool. He's a force mage, I think.
Wow.
I don't know.
Probably
Because, you
not.
know, Evan force mage.
He's
I
probably
was
not a
making a magic joke. Don't
Oh,
be mean to me.
I don't get it.
Because there's a card in Magic called Yevon Force Mage.
Ah. Okay.
Well, know your
It's an
audience.
elf wizard.
So yeah, you guys you can kind of remember the way. It's been a while. Everything kind of looks the same though. It's not like the Alien. It just goes through a lot of changes. So yeah, you guys can head over there. There's like a lot of people in the house. That you're like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's his. It's like a nice townhome, it's a little separate. But yeah, there's like lots of people in it and like around it and outside of it. You also see like a lot of the elves are like kind of dressed really nice right now, like as nice as they can. They're not wearing like damn, they're not wearing like servants' clothes. They're just wearing like nice clothes.
Right.
So you guys are all there if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, where are we?
You're gonna go talk to Damien's old person he knows, who is named Yevon. He's an older elf in the alienage, possibly trying to find out information about this ball.
Okay.
This it's not a ball; it's a gala. It's very
Because if everyone else has people that they know, I also want people that I know. Looking at you, Hisra, with all your handy-dandy cohorts everywhere.
He's met one guy.
Yeah. The rest of them have just been stories of people I know. They haven't actually helped me at all.
Yes.
Still,
Technically, Tiger didn't really help you either.
Yeah, that's true. I had to pay
Still,
him,
I-
the bastard.
I want people that I can tell stories
It's almost
about.
like he's a mercenary.
Yeah. What's that thing? A whole bunch of honor between thieves? You know?
You're not.
I just-
Like who for?
Anyway, so
Like-
yeah, Damien, you're there with this guy you know. You're in front of his house.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Seems like there's a lot of people there. by a lot, I mean like a lot. There's like tons of people coming out of his house, sitting around his house, kind of up on like the balcony area, talking, like a good amount of people. They're all dressed kind of nice. People are like moving things in and out of the house. People are like, someone's putting up a maypole.
Do I know what's going on?
Yeah, it's really obvious. It's a wedding. Someone's
Okay.
Someone's having a bonding ceremony.
Aww.
Okay, the last time that this happened to Thistle, really bad shit happened afterwards.
That's very true.
At weddings? What's going on?
Thistle gets wide eyes and just starts setting everything on fire. No wedding.
What could possibly go wrong? I mean, really.
Yeah, totally.
Well, I want to see this wedding. It looks like fun. It's probably the first like happy thing that's happened to us in a while. So let's go do that.
Yeah, so it's still pretty early in the morning. It's probably like out of game time. It's probably like 9 a.m. Flora is kind of she's not with you guys. She kind of wanted to like see the place around, and Kynedron basically said like I'll watch her. He's got his nice little new splint and cast that Thistle made for him.
Aww.
On his broken arm. You're also fairly sure his arm's probably going to come back stronger because it was actually a fairly clean break.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Is that how it works? If I break my arm clean up, I get improved strength?
Yes.
Okay, if you don't get improved strength, the bone will be stronger. That is actually how that works.
Mm-hmm.
I know that because of what happened to my leg.
Aww. Sorry.
But I didn't have a clean break though. My leg basically got powdered, but yeah. I know a lot about bones now, let's just say that. More than I ever but yeah, so yeah, you guys, it looks like there's a wedding going on. This is probably like the early part of the ceremony. The ceremony hasn't really started yet. They're just kind of setting everything up. Thistle, like everyone's probably having like pre-talk drinks. And because it's at the elder place, you probably know that someone connected to the elder or someone who lives in this house is either. Well, actually, no. It's definitely the bride. The groom is supposed to be off, secluded away, kind of the opposite of our tradition, if I actually realize that.
Yeah, so the guy doesn't vote for it, essentially.
Yeah, that's actually true. But yeah. So the groom's off somewhere, but this is most likely everyone's kind of talking. People are setting things up. There's a good amount of kids here, but also lots of adults. But yeah, so someone just dig a hole, they're sticking a maypole in, so it's like, looks like fun.
A maypole.
Yep.
Alright.
This looks like a lot of fun.
The heck?
Well,
What do you guys do?
I go towards alcohol.
Okay.
Of course
Hey, man,
he
open
does.
bar? Alright.
I'm gonna go find
You
someone
forgot to
who
bring a game with me?
looks sober and ask them where the elder
Oh,
is.
everyone's sober. No one's drunk yet.
No one's-
It's like
yeah.
it looks like
It's early, people. Come
yeah.
on.
no one's really drinking yet. It looks like they're just now like opening the barrels to like air them out, basically.
Well, obviously the first one there is...
Which if they're opening up the barrels, that means it's most likely not ale, because it's Orlais. You can immediately tell it's definitely
wine.
wine. Yeah.
Goddamn fancy elf.
Taste yourself, Kestra.
No, you
If
liked
you're staying
it.
for the whole
Wine the
thing,
last
it's gonna
time.
be a while.
Yeah.
Please, I can outdrink everyone here if they all started drinking after the first one fell.
I doubt that, but okay. There's a lot of people here. I don't know if you realize that.
How many people are here?
There's like a lot. It's like several. There's like a couple dozen.
Okay, I realize that there are a lot of people here.
You have realized this. Yeah. So do you just go over to like where the wine is and just like grab a cup and start dipping or something?
Start dipping. Yep. That's,
the person to me doesn't want to be rude, but I mean, the history on me says yes.
Okay. So yeah, Thistle, you just see Hisra just like walk through the party. Everyone kind of makes a quick path for him, and he just like grabs one of like the goblets.
I mean,
and just like
I think
dips
that,
it.
like in all honesty, would one want to keep the Canario away from the alcohol?
And
like-
you just
like-
take a drink.
I want to be the guy to have to stand in front of him and tell him no. So.
Well, speaking of that, several elves walk up to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see like 4 or 5 elves.
I knew this was gonna happen, but I couldn't stop myself.
Yeah.
They're the hooligan elves.
One of them is like, excuse me, sir. Don't mean to offend, but you're not exactly invited to this party, and that's that there's for the celebration later tonight, later today. Abundance happening. Appreciate it if you wouldn't just start drinking.
Can I go up and be like, hey, I'm sorry. He kind of wandered away. He does that when alcohol is in the room. I'm sorry.
Sure. Yeah, History. You've heard the tone of voice this guy has. It's like I'm trying to be polite to you because you're big, but I fucking hate you. Stop this.
I've gotten that tone plenty of times before. So I mean, I'm gonna look at it, and this is where being a mercenary comes in handy because it means I'm probably an expert liar. Actually, I'm not, but I'm gonna go for it. And
well, to be honest, I don't think you know what a joining is.
Yeah, I'm gonna look him in the straightest face and go, I didn't even know this was a party. I thought you guys were just here to go, do some drinking. Is that why you got all these wooden poles around here? Is that like some elf thing?
Oh boy.
Yeah, give me a deception check.
Well,
fuck.
And Damien, you can then give me a persuasion check when you come over and diffuse the situation. I mean,
before he gets shanked by a couple of elves or something.
I mean, these elves look fairly like. I mean, they're dressed nice, but they have like a couple. The guy talking to him has like a big scar down his face, and
they
look shaky.
Don't shake the
Nice.
please.
Very stunned.
Please. You guys have all seen me naked. You know how many scars I have.
Well,
and you're missing a nipple. We know.
Because if you get shanked by a couple of elves, I'm just gonna laugh at you and then drag you off to get healed. Let me just save you right now. While my rolls are good.
Also, Thistle, I'm gonna need you to make a perception scene test.
Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna try rolling with my regular dice.
I mean, they don't know what he doesn't know what a joining is, and then I could like be like, hey, I got this.
What'd you get, Hisra? Did you roll? What'd you get?
Well, that was actually slightly better than I thought it would be. So, I have not. My computer turned off, so I don't know if I have any pluses to deception. So I'm gonna say for now 11.
I know you don't, and then you have your communication bonus, which is non-existent.
So
and safe.
12.
You would not be embarrassed by.
Okay, so 11. Yeah, they just they kind of just look at you, Hisra, and just go like, "Well, it is a party, and we'd appreciate it you not be drinking our booze, all right?"
The party starts.
Have I already drank any?
Yeah.
No. Oh well, never mind.
You had like you just like chugged a cup.
I just sat down and go, all right, well, I already drank what I came to drink.
It has been tested for poison. It is not poisonous. You should have said.
It would be a bold move to poison your own family.
Yeah, and then Damien comes over Hisra, and he's just like, "I'm sorry, he walked away. I apologize. It's fine. He's harmless. He didn't mean anything by it. He just likes drinking." And they back off. They're just like, "It's fine. It's fine. You know, we all like to have a drink now and again. If you actually want to come to the party, you can go talk Elder, and then we can all drink together properly. But just a random stranger walking up drinking our booze."
I'm a 12. I had to roll a 12 because I got a +1 to communication.
Oh well, you got it, and as I'm saying, you got it. They believed you. They believed you didn't know this was a party.
Oh, okay, great.
It wasn't. I mean, that lie wasn't a super hard thing for them to believe because you're using racism right now. Yeah. That's a good way to manipulate lies. Is like you take what that person has like a perception of you, and then just manipulate that. That's how you.
What is his perception of me that's racist? That Qunari, you're stupid.
Yeah, I mean, you're big. No, it's less that you're a Qunari. Yeah. It's more that you're really big. That's just kind of like the stereotype, right? You're a big, beefy dude.
Other people.
So, Thistle, you got a 12, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, there are. Yeah. So you see. You see someone you actually know from your alienage here.
Huh.
Wow, they
What?
traveled all the way.
Yeah. Someone
Who
who
is it?
apparently escaped. She is she's an elf by the name of Estalia. What did she do?
Estalia.
She's a little older than you, not by much. I mean, you guys played together when you were little, but you also know that your brother
They were
had
on
a
the
giant fucking crush on her.
Oh yes.
they were on the alien softball team.
She also was like her family were kind of like the people who like they were kind of like the merchant sort of like they were the elves who got in shipments from a different place in Denerim, which was very hard to do, and they like basically ran the little store. They didn't trade anything crazy. You also know that you and her like would knit together sometimes. She was good at that. She was kind of tomboyish. I mean, I think you were a little too. I guess for their culture. Well, I mean, in elven culture, that's not really tomboyish. That's just pretty normal, actually. But yeah, you recognize her. You see her. She looks like really good. Like she's wearing really nice clothes. She's wearing some makeup. Her hair's done really nice. She looks really nice.
She got her hair did.
Yeah, she got her hair did. Yes. And you see her just like talking with some people.
I'm gonna go up to her.
Cool. So, okay. Quick thing. I always forget. I'm gonna forget always because I remembered last time and I was so proud of myself. What's your real name again?
Amina.
That's right, Nina. I was gonna say Aria. Yeah, but
Aria. Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. So you walk up to her.
Abigail. Why don't people use basic names?
What?
I said, what do you say to her? You walk up. She's talking to someone.
I say, hello, you look like you're doing very well.
Yeah, so she'll turn and look, and then like she looks at you, and she just says, "Amina."
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, she like her face like lights up, and she like hugs you. She's like, "Oh my god, I thought you were dead."
I thought you were dead too.
Like, holy crap!
Okay, we're all alive.
Yeah,
I yell from the background.
You're talking with Hisra like to the elves to calm down from the non-shankingness at the moment. Yeah, she like kind of squeals and like grabs your hand and like jumps around in a circle with you. She always had like a lot of energy. She just looks really happy.
This was a frolic zone.
And she looks around. She's like, "Where is your brother with you?"
No, he is alive. He's doing well.
Yeah, she like grabs her heart. She's like, "You scared me there for a second." Like,
sorry, sorry. No, he took a position on a sailing ship.
Oh, he's a sailor now, is he?
Yep.
Like, I guess that I wouldn't really have ever thought that really would suit him. Never really seemed too adventurous to me.
And tell her about his really hot girlfriend he's dating now.
grabs Hisra's foot. Hush.
I gotta go close the door 1 second.
Up. Interesting things are happening. Of course, not
okay.
interesting things are happening.
Yeah, so I mean, it's more stable than a lot of other jobs at the moment, so
I
guess that's
suppose.
where you took it.
What are you doing in Orlais?
What are you doing in Orlais?
Well, I have distant family here. Apparently, I worked out all right after see, like I said, after Mom.
Yeah.
My parents didn't make it.
Ooh, sad.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, she knows. But made it here, been learning the language. It's all right. It's pretty nice here. Really nice here. It's actually really nice to not everywhere you walk just covered in shit. It's different.
That's true. It is.
I miss the smell of wet dog though. Surprisingly.
I know. It's weird.
Everything
They
here
don't
has
have dogs here.
Yeah, they don't. I feel like everything here is wearing a mask, even the scent. I feel like the real scent is underneath somewhere of all the perfume and other things wafting over it.
Yeah, that's a good point. But how did you get out? What?
A couple of us banded together, managed to make a hole. I mean, I wasn't really much a part of the fighting or nothing, but I went with them and we got out and we just ran and we ran and we ran and we ran and after weeks of just running, I wouldn't even really know. We made it to Guerin. Hadn't fallen. I thought I had fallen, but it didn't. We took a while, but managed to make it here. Been here for about 4 years now.
Yeah. But so who else survived?
I mean, besides me, well, we've got. I mean, she named some people, like.
Yeah.
Some of the other kids and kids you knew in town, like some of the guys. No, I mean no one especially. They're not really here though. We all kind of separated, went our ways. But yeah, I'm a mage now. She gestures with her hands.
I'm a mage.
No, she's
I'm
not
a
mage.
big kid.
Maid.
Mage.
That was an
I heard
incredibly
mage.
nonchalant way to say that.
I heard mage. I did not hear maid.
No, not mage. Maid. Maid.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's not something you genuinely announce.
Well, she
Well,
I mean,
Yeah,
she
she
doesn't-
literally-
sounded rather happy about it.
yeah. I mean, when you used to live in a ramshackle ditch, being a maid's pretty cool.
Yeah. So who are you working for then? What household?
It's a woman named Lady Sinova.
Well, ain't
Uh-huh.
that
She's real interesting. Real interesting.
Well,
What-
do you know if she's maybe looking for extra help in the coming days? I need to make some coin rather quickly so I can get back to Amir.
the house physician?
Oh, I mean, not really. I mean, the best I could get you, she's having a party in 2 days. I could get you a temporary servant position, but it's not going to make you much.
It would be enough, trust me, I think. I think I almost have enough. I need a little more.
I mean, I don't know. It's been 5 years. I love you and all, but I don't really. This could be my job if something goes wrong, and so I'm gonna need you to make a communication persuasion test.
Oh, shit.
Convince your friend to destroy her life for you.
I could throw the charm out. I'm good at doing that. Do you just want me to go charm some people? Do I need to do that?
Not too bad. That's not too bad. Hold on.
Because I've got to that position quite well, where if I need to talk to somebody, they will usually listen to me.
1. Ooh, okay, so that's a total of 15.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, she like listens to your plea. She goes,
Sweet.
"All right, I could probably." Yeah. I can get you a servant position though, I mean, as long as you don't mind pouring wines for masked people. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, a couple of them, they're gonna. Some people are touchers. I will tell you that.
I beg your pardon.
You know,
They're
bottom
going to
grabbers. And you can't say anything. You just nod curtly and walk away. That's all you can do. There's an etiquette to this, and if you don't persuade, if you have a freak out in the middle, it's my head. So I need you to understand that.
Oh boy.
I'm just saying, like, don't start yelling at people. All right, just
This'll yell at people.
Yeah.
Never.
just be polite. Just please for me, because if I get you this, like I can't, like I'm the one. I actually have to like put my name on the record for you doing that. So.
God damn it, we're about to fuck this person over so hard.
Okay, shoot, oh man, I don't think this would be a good position for
Don't
me.
worry,
This
she
is
can
gonna,
just become one of our many NPC followers.
and like you said, if this is gonna screw over your career, I don't want to mess this
Well,
up.
no, I mean it's just if you freak out, just don't freak out. I mean if you drop a tray or something, that's fine. That's not gonna look bad at me. It's just if you like hit someone, like don't attack anyone. But if you
Damn
feel
it.
like you can't do that, and then she looks at you strangely, I guess that's fine.
Yeah, Estalia, you grew up with me.
I did. Yeah, that's why I'm saying this. Like,
Yeah. I'm just saying, now that we're talking about this is a really bad idea.
okay.
Um,
Well, I hope you stay for the bonding.
who's getting married?
Well, the girl that the family I'm living with, what's her name? Genevieve. She's getting bonded today. It's a big deal.
And
The guy apparently she's bonding with. She's never met. I've met him though, and I think she's going to be pleasantly surprised.
Well, that's
that
good.
pleasantly surprised
That's
in a good way or in a bad way? Cause,
Well, pleasantly. So, good way.
I mean, she could be speaking sarcastically.
She's not.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, there's that.
Well,
So,
well, I think we will stay for the bonding.
We?
But I need to. Yeah, my friends came with me.
who are your friends? And then she just immediately looks over it. Sees Kisra and
Meeting
Damien.
someone who's getting
Waves.
stabbed.
Hello.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, and then Rosalind, and then just peeking over Rosalind's shoulder, and Haleth, just like.
I
They're a
wait.
bit of an odd group. I realize that, but they're good. They're good people.
Aw.
Yay!
Wow.
I don't know if that's true about me.
She goes like, none of them are elves. They're really. Are they? And she looks at you, and goes, are they? Not Shemlin.
Well, I mean,
She's asking if they're not dicks and they're cool with you being an elf, basically. Like,
They're not Shemlin.
I tried.
This
my
was the
hardest.
best knife ever. I'm just saying that.
This is our elf friend.
She's a slave.
She's my knife here, though.
excuse me, I can't be racist. I'm friends with an elf.
Exactly.
Good.
How great would it be if we were all just really racist about elves this entire time?
It'd be great. Yeah, so
Getting
yeah,
stabbed.
you guys can stay enjoy the bonding. Damien, you
Just
can
bring
go and
back
try to find Yevon. You seem to have calmed down the situation between the
PTSD? No, I'm just like,
the elves and
yeah.
and Hisra.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Yeah, so
I'm
you
okay.
kind of just a lot of people are like making way for you because you're a big armored dude with a giant sword on your back, and you look like a noble, and they look super nervous.
Does anyone notice my Dalish tattoo and be like, "Yo, I'm not here to help"?
They really don't seem to give a shit about it because you're a big
Because I have a
noble-looking
giant
guy with
sword.
a giant sword, like yeah, and you're armored, and you look like you want to kill someone. So they're like,
not here to kill
"Ugh."
anyone.
I know.
I'm here to enjoy the festivities because
Yes, but they don't.
joinings are great and magical things.
Yes, but
Aw.
But you also know that a lot of times at Elven celebrations, there are many times where nobility come and like fuck with them because they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Oh, we
So-
would let that happen.
They're afraid that you are here to do just that.
No, I'm not.
Quite the opposite.
They're afraid. You most likely believe they're afraid. You know, you're going to start raping people. So because that's a thing. That is super a thing that happens.
Yes, I have
yeah.
played Origins the Elf.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. That motherfucking noble.
Yep.
Yeah, so you have to realize that Thistle was at that wedding.
Yeah.
Oh.
yes.
Okay. That explains some things.
Yeah, with the
Were you at
riots
the wedding or were you
afterwards.
at the wedding?
I'm just here to help.
She wasn't really close with the
Right.
family.
I
so
mean,
she was
none
really
of them are
just for-
saying this to you, Damon. You can just infer this from why they're avoiding.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do cool stuff here in a second, so it's all good.
Yeah, so it's at this point though that you do actually see Yevon, and he comes over to you,
Hey, buddy.
and he says, "Excuse me, sir. Can I ask why you are here?"
What? You don't
Yes.
recognize me?
He like squints at you.
Really? You're just messing with me, aren't you? Like you used to do.
He goes, "Have we?" And then he just kind of like looks at you for a little bit, and then like looks over and looks over at you and just kind of looks at your face a little bit, and then he like blinks a couple times, and you see recognition go across his face.
Alright.
Though it's not the exact reaction you were hoping for.
God damn it.
Oh,
I
no.
want people to be nice to me at least once.
Damn it! What did you do to his family?
I don't know. I was just trying to be nice to people.
Yeah, you actually see well, I mean, he's keeping up a good face right now. I mean, he's an Orlesian elf. He's pretty good at not showing emotion. Why don't you give me a perception empathy check?
I'm
Oh,
good
boy.
at those kind of.
Poor Damien. Even his
Did they come
friends
in
don't
and
like
fuck
him.
with the alienage
So
after he eloped with this lady or something?
I don't know.
Oh, did I kill his cat? Like what did I do?
You don't recall doing anything bad to this guy.
Exactly. I was very nice to this person.
Yeah, from everything you remember, you were perfectly cordial.
Maybe he just thinks you look like another noble or something.
So
Probably.
13. Yeah, I mean, he kind of looks like he's hiding like some anger and possibly hate.
It was not my fault. I did not do anything crazy.
Yeah, so you're like you're super confused. You have no idea why Yevon would not.
Yevon.
And he just goes, "What are you doing here?"
Maybe he thinks you're your brother.
That would be bad.
I mean, you don't really look that much like your brother.
He could be racist. We don't know.
Yeah, all us smooth ears look the same.
Well, I was in Orlais and I just wanted to come by the alien and say hi.
Yeah, he like squints at you. And he goes, "What is this? What are you doing here? Haven't you already done enough?"
Damien, what did you do?
I don't remember. It's been so long. I
we
never
there?
wrote this part of my backstory. I never wrote it down.
No, I mean, there's nothing you remember that necessarily would make him act like this.
You know what? Well, I'm gonna do something that I was gonna plan on doing anyways. But let me see here. Is there anything that I could do to like coax him into talking? Like, because I don't remember.
You could ask him, "Why do you look pissed at me?"
Yeah, let's do that.
There's like the obvious route of just asking him.
Yeah.
It's always an option.
Let's
Not
see. I'm
everything has to
going
be
to be
straight.
really, really nice and roll this etiquette check because I want to
Oh,
be
yeah.
really
Totally.
nice. And I'm going to be like, "Yo, what's wrong?"
Yeah, that's definitely something you can do.
Did I roll another 13? Yeah, I rolled
Yep.
another 13.
Okay, it's another. Yeah, that's super weird because that's like a really similar result. All right,
Yeah, number.
cool. So, yeah, so 13. Yeah, he seems willing to speak to you. He's just like, why are you upset? What's wrong? What did I do? Like, and at that, he kind of like just stares at you. Goes, you know what you did. You're like, you
This
know
is
what-"
Damien. He might not.
Well, no, he just
Oh,
called, he
they
just called
think
Damien-
you killed her.
A lot of things have happened to me. I got spat on by a darkspawn. I've been
Pregnant.
loosely possessed by an ancient elven demon. I got. What else is happening?
Are you saying this to him right now?
Yes.
No, I'm just like, recollecting what all bad things
Okay.
that have happened.
Let's be in character right now, and like if you're gonna say something to him, he just called you a murderer.
Hey, I'm not a murderer. You know that.
And Damien's
I was
portrait
trained.
in Roll20 shrank.
I know. I switched it for another one, but it wouldn't let me enlarge it.
Oh, sorry.
I can enlarge it for you.
Yeah, because that's a much better picture than the one that was there.
Aw.
Alright,
I liked
well,
that
you-
one.
It's a good picture.
But yeah, I was like, you of all people should know that I was framed.
He goes. He like looks at you like you're crazy. He goes, "I
Everybody-
saw you do it.
I did not.
We all saw it." And he like just raises his voice. You just see him like completely lose his cool, and like everyone's looking at you guys now.
Awkward.
Damien.
Could I sneak more wine if they're all looking at him?
Totally, 100%.
That's right. Get over here.
Yeah,
Grabs him by back of shirt.
If you don't believe what I have to say, then I'm gonna leave. And then as I do that, is the like bride there or whatever? Like, how do you say it works again?
What the bride?
How do you say it works? Where it's like the groom is away, but the bride is there or whatever?
Yeah, the bride's probably at the party. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go up to her and I say, I'm sorry for coming here uninvited, and I'm gonna give her a septum.
You're gonna give her a septum? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean, she's like a little confused. Like she obviously doesn't know you, so she just like takes it and she says, "Thank you, monsieur."
Because
And
I-
yeah, and Yevon at this point is just like, "Good, get out, get out." And like, it looks like a lot of people are kind of like, they're like kind of glaring at you, but you kind of get the sense like they don't know why Yevon is yelling at you,
they're a bunch of bandwagoners.
but they also like don't know you, and they know him, so it's that whole thing. It's when you see your friends getting in a fight with some dudes. It's like you don't know what happened, but that's your friend.
You find out later he kissed that guy's girlfriend.
And then you're like, dude.
oh well. Too bad. I was just trying to be a good person.
Yes, you were.
He made me mad, so I left.
It seems like he very much wanted you to leave.
Did we hear how rude he was to Damien?
I mean, you guys definitely heard him yell, "Get out, you murderer!" Get out of here. Yes, you did. It's like
So,
real obvious.
For anybody.
All right, I look at the other. Should we follow him?
yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, and I make a very loud exit. All right, fine. We didn't want to be at this fucking party anyway. And I just kind of push something over it as I leave.
You push some. What do you push over?
I don't know, just something random around me, like not a person. I'll say that specifically.
Okay.
Just like if
There's
there's
like-
something that
there's
looks
like
like
a-
it can be pushed over, I push it over.
Well, there's like a gift table. There's the drink table.
Just say like.
Okay, no, I don't push. I grab a cup and a drink and leave.
There it is.
Just like I will be on my way, sir.
Yeah, no, nobody really stops you.
I would love to see them try. Like 3 L's hanging on my wrist.
Oh boy.
Rosalind just gives
I-
awkward.
I was
Ow!
insulted.
I'm really, really sorry. I'll show myself
Nobody
out.
wants to listen. I'm leaving.
Yeah, they don't really say anything.
I'm gonna go back to Ferelden. Will people respect me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. So, Damien, this is the second time
Someone
people
accused me
you
of-
thought were on your side genuinely believe you killed your wife.
Yeah.
Yep, no.
We have questions about that.
Break it.
And unlike the other guy, Yevon said he saw you.
I didn't do
Yeah.
jack.
Yeah, no. To your knowledge, you think you would remember killing your own wife?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need like you need to take like a memory log or something. Something
But-
like, oh,
but-
today I
to
killed
the-
my wife.
to the-
Something else.
But to the rest of
I
you,
feel like-
this is also the second time someone, like, not connected to each other, like, one guy connected to his household, okay, maybe he doesn't know the truth.
Right now.
Now there's this elder in an alienage who genuinely believes, and said, you guys all heard, you heard him say, I saw you kill your wife. What is going through your guys' head right now?
Am I insane? Am I like actually?
Damien, do you have something to tell us?
No,
It's
not.
How is Damien feeling? Does Damien feel kind of crazy right now? Is he like, what the fuck is going on? I want to know what's going on in his head.
We all do.
I might have to go talk to the one chick in Antiva. She sounded like she knew that I wasn't crazy.
Possibly.
Well, that's
Yeah,
a bit away.
You know, it's all right, Damien. Trust me when I say when you go around killing people, people just start calling you murderer. You know, it happens to me and basically all the mercenaries I work with all the time. People aren't happy that we kill people that know for money.
God damn it, Lisa.
Huh.
Why were we just kicked out of an alienage?
Because
Yes.
Damien's a murderer.
I
Didn't you hear that guy?
What is it like? Freaking, is it like Skyrim? If your follower just so happens to be in your backswing, you're considered a murderer because they didn't move out the way.
Okay, again though, but let's be in character. You guys just heard.
Yeah, that's. I was in character when I asked.
Yeah,
I know you
so
were.
did I.
I know you were.
I know. I'm rather incensed.
Your friends are asking you questions.
Yeah, I know, but I'm debating on whether or not to tell them. But I should, because my whole deal was that I'm the truthful Legion.
Yes.
So I should probably do that.
Yeah, so you definitely see Damien looks conflicted about telling you something.
Which is
Damien, do you have to go poo?
Sorry.
I did that before I put my arm out.
Smart.
No, but I'm rather upset. It might not be. You probably can't tell visually, but I am rather upset.
Oh, we can tell.
Are you saying like you're not saying anything? You just like look upset, or are you actually saying?
No, I'm just saying I am rather upset. I might not look like it.
Oh, you do look like it.
All my years of learning how to be calm.
Uh-huh.
To be honest, you don't really sound like it either.
Exactly. No, the reason why I'm mad, other than the fact that people keep thinking that I killed her, is the fact that people think I'm crazy. But that has a really obvious answer, so that we probably don't need to talk about.
Really?
You know, there's a way you can take this. Become crazy. You know, go the villain route. Set everything on fire. Shave your head. Just like embrace the craziness.
Don't help.
People can be bought, and I think that's what happened. My brother probably bought them.
I mean, you used an empathy check. Like, he wasn't lying. You can't pay money and have someone then genuinely believe something.
Hey, if you got a wizard on your payroll.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Okay. So, this route failed for
so
getting invitations.
So Damien immediately jumps, well, it's obviously blood magic.
Exactly! That is my answer to everything. It's obviously blood magic.
So, which, you know, you guys...
Do I know any blood spells that could make someone think something that isn't true?
Yeah. A whole lot of...
You can roll arcane lore.
Okay. I actually get a +2 to this.
You know, Astalia is really probably having a very low opinion of me right now.
13.
13? I mean, the only thing you've heard of blood magic that can do stuff like that is, like, generally, like, quick and temporary.
Yeah, so I haven't heard anything that would permanently change someone's life.
No, you've never heard anything like that.
Oh no, this character is getting not happy.
Well, unless the blood mage is hanging around right now, like he was in the area casting a spell, it's very unlikely.
Should I roll a check for that?
Yeah, you could totally if you want.
Plus
if you
magic
like,
or plus willpower?
I'm going to say it's magic, because you're sensing.
20.
Holy
and 5 stunned.
Girl. Girl. Alright.
Templar training!
Yeah, man, nice.
Well...
yeah, so yeah, you boink, boink, boink.
Smelling evil.
Yeah, you ping about, and with your 20, you are 100% certain there is no blood, there is no Maleficarum in the area.
Oh well.
I feel secure now. Well, after Halam Shrial, come on.
I mean, yeah, it's legit.
I don't know. I feel like this character cannot win anything, so I've come to accept all fates.
So, Damien looks depressed, apparently.
So,
Exactly.
plans to Cat's Paw.
Yeah, that's the easiest solution.
Well, we need a list of the people who have invitations.
Yes.
What about that one woman you were talking to? You're invited to go in there, I'm not, so you can go back in there if you wanted to.
Yeah, maybe the Shem should go scout the mansion.
Yeah.
So you guys want me to go talk to him?
I don't know.
And then you guys will go scout the mansion?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, you guys can go scout the mansion. There's something actually that I want to do. Well, before we have to go to this party.
Okay. What you doing?
I'm gonna let it be a surprise.
Oh dear.
Oh, Maker.
He's gonna get his neon orange suit or whatever.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
You were talking in your sleep last night.
You're going to go get that suit. I know that. It's
All
just
right.
how that works.
So what are you guys doing?
I guess I'm gonna go talk to the elder.
Right.
Okay. Who wants to go scout out the mansion?
I think
We'll
that's a
go do
good thing
that.
for me and Damien.
Yeah.
Haleth, are you going with Thistle or us?
Yeah, I guess I go with Thistle then.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I let her go alone?
Cool.
You're stealthy.
And then Hisra,
You're
you're
like an
off
elf.
doing your errand.
Yeah, I'm going to find the tailor who made my pants.
Of course.
I believe with just like if I just look at enough places, I can figure out where I was at the time.
Okay.
All right,
love
so
it. I love it.
let's resolve Haleth and Thistle first.
Butterfly.
So you guys go back to the party. Nobody really chews you out or anything. Istalia actually finds you real quick, and it was just like, what was that about?
I honestly have no clue.
Apparently the elder knew that guy. And she just kind of shrugs.
Do you think it would be alright if I went and talked with the elder for a minute?
He goes, I don't see why not.
Alright. Well, we'll probably join you for the rest of the celebration in a little bit. This is Hollis, by the way.
Go anyway.
Hi.
Oh, are you a chastened?
Got my voice. Yes.
Well, I'm Freldon, so my family would trade with some people, and we traded with some chastened tribes before. They were very cordial.
Aw.
Yeah, we try to be, I guess.
She smiles. Well, it's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I try to do some kind of weird bow. Because I don't know.
Yeah, she laughs. She puts her hand over her mouth and kind of giggles a little bit.
Man, every woman is after Haleth.
I know, right?
I know, it's the woodsy outdoorsman thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like he's very disarming because he's very genuine. I guess is his thing.
I have a very
Just kind of this
smile.
timid, genuine guy. So it's very disarming.
I don't look
I can
dangerous.
make you a character.
What?
I'm not saying Istalia is immediately in love with her. She just find it funny that he bowed. to her.
What? So not like the past 5 female NPCs that have just flocked to him for no reason?
Hey, you're the one assuming all the shit.
Yeah,
You're just being
that's
nice to him. Just because a
I
girl
don't
is
know.
nice to you doesn't mean she wants to have sex with you.
You never
It
know.
has to.
This game, I don't know.
Okay, so she can walk you over to
Dragon
Gavin.
Age is an interesting place.
And he's sitting down in a chair, and someone's has a hand on his shoulder, and he's just rubbing his eyes.
Okay, I'm going to greet him. I'm going to say Andran Atishan Haran.
He kind of looks up and goes, "Dan Tishan Dalan." He just looks. He goes, "I did not know you. Sorry. Welcome. Are you enjoying the party?" It looks like he's trying to get back into his groove.
Yes, actually, we came to speak with you about a rather delicate matter. In fact,
Oh.
we have been charged with protecting a certain party. And so we need to. Okay, we're wondering if you have any information on the gala that Lady Sonova is holding.
At that, his eyebrow quirks. He goes, "I might.
There's something
Why is
very,
it that you need this information?" And he has a really sly smile on now.
Wait, what did he just say?
He goes, "And why exactly do you need this information?"
Because if we don't get in there, something very, very bad could happen.
Roll a persuasion!
Oh no!
Come on, it's Thistle. She's very earnest.
She is.
Ooh, okay. I am rolling good with these dice.
Yeah, you get a +2 because you're an elf.
Ooh, okay.
That's, yeah.
And then you said +2? Mm-hmm. Plus my 1 communication. Wow, so that ultimately comes out to 20.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, so he like strokes his chin a little bit, and he just kind of nods. He goes, "Very well, come with me." And he like starts going up the stairs, and like he talks as he goes, as he like shakes people's hands and says quick greetings in Elvish, and like this guy, like if you hadn't known he's a Hallan, he looks like a politician the way he like talks to everyone. Like he knows everybody, he knows exactly what to say. He's like quick with a joke. Like this is I guess this is what an Orlesian elder looks like. You know, he
little weird, yeah.
yeah. It's a lot less like wise sage and a lot more politician.
Yeah.
But there's no like sliminess to him. It's like what he's saying is genuine, but he's just like very eloquent, very good at talking. You know, he talks to a couple people in Orlesian, a couple people in Elvish, and eventually he opens a door to a room, and he like gestures for you to come in. Though he does like put a hand up to Haleth, and he's just like, "Is he alright to come in?"
Yes.
And then like after you say yes, he looks at you and he goes, "Are you alright to come in?"
Yes, I think.
He smiles and goes, "Okay." And he lets you in. And he shuts the door behind you. Goes over and he's got like this really nice, like it's a room, right? Like it's a nice room. There's like a really nice double canopy bed, but there's also like a couple other beds in here, so it's like this might not just be his room alone. But there is like a really, really nice carved wooden desk. It's got like alabaster in it. Like it's really fucking nice. He kind of like sits down and like gestures for like there's like couple chairs in front of it for you guys to sit down. He pulls up his chair and he notices you like looking at the desk, and he goes, "Ah, yes, this was a gift from Empress Celine."
And Thistle just kind of looks at him like, "What the fuck?"
He goes to show her favor and love for her elven citizens. And then he just goes politics.
Got it.
I got a very nice desk out of it, so I'm not complaining.
I can see that you and your people are doing very well for yourselves here. It's better than a lot of other alienages that I've seen.
He nods and goes, "Yes, it would be good if all alienages could be like this. Of course, we'd rather be no alienages, but coming up this day, many people are enjoying the alienages more than others. Seems many elves like the community that humans seem to not have."
Can understand that, yes.
So, right, and he just like opens the drawer and like pulls out paperwork and just starts looking through it with Lady Sinofa's ball, and then this is what you definitely know how well off this alienage is. He pulls out spectacles and puts them on the end of his nose. Those are very, those are super expensive in this game. I will actually have you know, they cost 2 sovereigns. Yeah, they're like it's nice. He's got a pair of like wireframe spectacles that he kind of just puts on the end of his nose and begins to like look over and goes,
showing off.
Yeah, a little. I mean, he also probably needs them to read, but a little bit, yeah. I mean, he's Orlesian. So he goes, "Alright, yes, I have the list here. There's a list of several nobles invited. It probably is not a complete list, but those are the ones I know who are going who have sovereigns in the alienage, which is many of the nobility in town, but I'm sure there are many foreign dignitaries who will come. This isn't the state ball or anything, but Lady Sinova's gotta have a reputation.
So I understand. Do you know if there would be anyone on that list who are looking for cat's paws?
He smiles. He goes, I'm sure there are. Let's see here. He kind of takes the list back from you and kind of looks it over. Yes, yes, right here. Duke Montpellier. He's definitely one. I mean, both him and his wife were invited. Yes, they most likely will look for someone to do the cat's paws. They live, and he kind of gives you like a general area of like their house in what's not in Orlais, in
El Rio.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Well, it is technically in Orlais.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. The Duke Montpellier and his wife definitely. Let's see. Perhaps. Yes, Dame Gladly. Which is a weird name.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely not Orlesian.
No, it's not. Dame Gladly, I know she definitely wouldn't want to go herself. Her and Sinova have a little bit of rivalry in a way. She is a, how you say? She's I believe she is really originally from Starkhaven. I'm not sure, her accent seems to give that, but the Freemarcher accent, so he just kind of waves his hands.
Yay!
She is a independent member of a Cosa Nostra in Antiva. Criminal element in a way.
Mm-hmm.
She is a capo of some kind. She will definitely be looking for people to cause him trouble. Probably nothing major. She probably doesn't want you to kill anyone. But it might be a little extreme. Lord Wolven. Woolzen. Lord Woolzen. He's a coward. He probably wants someone to do something. And then, let's see. The Duchesne sisters. Yes. Do you, and he kind of looks over at Haleth. He kind of looks you up and down. He goes, you might be their type. They're always looking for, how you say, escorts.
I'm really good at spotting people. I can make them feel really safe.
He smiles and he goes, I'm sure you can, young man.
Oh boy.
So
They like, you probably might be their type. They like, how to say without offending, exotic.
okay.
He's a classy whore. That's what they want you to be, sir.
If in all truth, they most likely would probably prefer something very exotic like Tevinter or
Tenari?
or something like that.
Aha!
But I'm sure you
I
look
take back what you say.
wild.
That's more for history now.
Like if you're pretty wild, I'm sure they would take you as well. There are 3 Duchesne sisters.
See?
I think
Three of them.
Yeah.
Well,
We have 2 exotics. It'll work.
and then one not so exotic.
Yeah.
There is Eliza, Angelica, and Arena.
Liza, Angel. Oh man, I thought you were going to go for the. Oh, what was it from? Olga.
Sorry.
Right.
Rosalind, maybe you can go with one. That'd be pretty exotic.
Yeah, maybe
True.
one's into girls. You could do that.
So yeah, there are some people that would be interested in that sort of thing.
And what is the venue of this gala?
Well, it would be at Lady Sinova's manor. Probably, I think, like, most likely at her garden, inside her house. There's all kinds. Every time she has some different spectacle to show to people. I hear there might even be a representative from the Circle of Magi.
And any gossip about what this spectacle might be this time?
He shrugs. He goes, "That I do not know." She keeps it very tight-lipped.
I understand. Gesundheit. Is there any other information that you could tell us about Lady Sinova or this gala?
She's very dangerous, that's for sure. She knows a lot of people who are not Orlesian nobility. She's friends with many foreign dignitaries. What I understand, she has friends in Torelden and Eva, even in Tevinter.
Alright. Well, thank you very much for this information, sir. It's been a great help.
Well, hold on. Like, I did not give you this information for free.
I figured, what's the price?
Damn it, you can't do that. You have to get the price before you get the information. You don't give someone food and be like, alright, now you have to pay for it.
Well, if you want them to get them to do something, it's actually a pretty good tactic.
Well, we can also just walk away. Bye bye.
Of course, yes. I would rather like you to do something for me. There is a lord going to this party. He wears a mask, generally that looks like a duck. Flat.
Quack quack, bitches.
I would like you, like, to give him something for me.
And what would this be? A message? An object?
He like pulls open a drawer and pulls out this small little like ball-looking thing with a lot of weird little things on that. He goes,
Hey, she has a
Just
ball
hand-
thingy too.
she goes, just hand him that. Haleth, you know what that is?
It's a grenade.
Yeah,
Ground. No,
actually, that actually is what it is.
Oh, what the fuck?
So
Though,
it's the
from
first
the way it's
pickpocketing.
made, from the way it's made, it's not like a shrapnel grenade because those aren't. It's not like an explosive grenade. It's what you think. It looks like it's a poison grenade.
Yo, reverse pickpocketing Fallout style. That's what's up.
Yes.
Now, he did.
Shit, I'm-
Y'all, because he's an Orlesian, y'all can roll empathy to, perception empathy to know what the fuck he's talking about.
I will try.
Man, like, he's calling you a murderer and he's asking Thistle will kill some guy.
It's communication,
exactly.
right?
Welcome to our lay.
Woo! I failed that totally.
5. Hey, one
Should've
stunned.
rolled right
Hey,
there.
Alice.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Yeah, that's all your perception is only a +1?
Oh, perception. Oh, I thought it was communication.
No, perception and empathy.
No, it's
Well,
pretty.
Oh, my
you don't have to. You don't.
You're good
What's your
at perception.
Yeah.
You use a bow.
Then add +2 because I have 3 perception.
Okay,
15.
okay, so 15. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, so you know he's not asking Thistle to kill this guy with a grenade.
Darn.
Yay.
They would never see it coming.
No, they wouldn't.
So I want to ask him
The last thing you never saw.
what What is this? What's the use for this? What is he gonna do with it?
Him? Oh no. He won't know what to do with it. Just give it to him and say it's for me.
But why does he want it?
He doesn't want it.
No one wants it.
But then
Is
if he
this a
doesn't want it,
reminder
then
or
why can I not
something?
have it? Why are you giving it to him if he doesn't want it?
And he just smiles. He goes, "Politics, my boy, politics."
Okay. Does he need to know that we are giving it to him?
You may put it into his possession any way you like. You may walk up to him and say, he says, Alan Yevon wanted you to have this, and hand it to him. You can just shove it into him. You can throw it at him. You can put. I mean, I wouldn't throw it at him because then that will at least poison this gas to a room, and that probably wouldn't be very good.
Yeah, I know how it works.
Yeah, and he nods. He goes, then, or you can pickpocket it into him. I don't care.
Okay. Just to be sure.
But yeah, also don't break it and don't use it.
Okay. I'll be careful.
I'm sure he will.
Then I know everything I need to know.
He smiles. Good. Kind of claps his hand together. Is there anything else? This is a very big day. My niece is getting bonded, so if there's anything else I would love to help you with, if I can.
I look at Thistle. Oh, by the way, are there a lot of Jason in this city?
Probably
You
not.
ask him that?
Yeah.
Okay. He like looks at you and goes, Jason? No. The only Jason that I know of is
You.
Alizera.
Yeah, that's the one we met, right? With Blaine.
Yep.
Yes, that's the one
Yeah.
you met, yeah.
Yeah, I met her already. That's why I was wondering if there were more.
Oh, you already met her. And you are alive.
Yeah.
Are you a friend of hers?
Well, we're both.
Not to assume that all Jason know each other.
No, but Jason.
He is
and I
racist.
like each other.
Sorry.
It's the Ava that fight each other. The Jason, they like each other most of the time.
I am rather ignorant of such things. Thank you for enlightening me, young man. Very well. Are you friends with Blaine?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That depends. Are you friends with Blaine?
No. No, I am not.
Good man.
Oh, thank God.
Do you know where I can find? What was her name? Alizera?
Alicia, if she is not at Blaine's side, she is killing someone, so
Okay.
find a body perhaps. Or Blaine is generally found at a brandy parlor by the name of the Sweet Song Tavern, so
We've been there. And we got thrown out.
We've been there.
Yeah.
What do you know about the lyrium trade here?
yeah, his eyes like go a little wide, and he goes, "Delirium trade? Not much."
Are you perhaps aware of a group of rogue Templars moving through the area?
Well, Templars.
Extort this man.
No?
Also known as the Purifiers?
I know of the Purifiers, but I was not aware they were in. I'm sure there are people who support them in the city, but I was not aware there was anyone in the city.
There's people in the city. You should keep your guard up around the alienage, just in case.
Oh, trust me. Like, if anyone tries to do anything in the lineage, Purifiers or no, we can stop them.
Good to know.
Thank you for warning me, though. I appreciate it.
Aw.
So,
Okay.
Anything else? Any questions, concerns?
No.
What is your name, young lady?
I was about to answer that.
Thistle.
She's having an identity crisis. Be quiet.
no, but he's asking you.
He says, young lady.
Say Thistle.
Katie?
My name.
We have like 4 different names. So.
Shh. What?
My name is Thistle.
Thistle. Just, he kind of goes, on the appropriate. I wonder if it is a warning. It's a very beautiful plant, but very, very dangerous. Apt, I suppose.
I suppose.
Well, Thistle. It's nice to meet you. And then he looks over and goes, nice to meet you as well,
Hallet,
Hallet.
pleasure to meet you.
Well, if you'd like, stay and enjoy the party if there's no more questions or concerns. Do you need anything else? I have many connections. If you need cloth or any kind of thing in the city, you can find anything if you need, arms, armor, housewares, anything. I know
Right now,
several
but if I-
great tailors.
Not right now, but if I can come up with something, I know where to find you. So
He nods. So if that's it, he'll show you guys out.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, he shows you out, back into the party, greets everyone, blah blah blah. All right, cool. So we'll pull away from there. We'll go to Rosalind and Damien.
Nice.
So Rosalind and Damien, you guys are heading over to Lady Sinova's place. So what's your plan?
So we can stake it out. That's how we do things.
Okay. So yeah, you've already received directions to where Lady Sinova's manor is. It's in the city, but it's in like it's in the Golden District. Which no, sorry, it's in the Lion District. So Golden District is the Trade District. Yeah, so it's in the Lion District. It's like just really nice manor homes up there. So I mean, you guys can get in. Like, it's not. I mean, it's guarded and whatever. But I mean, you guys don't look suspicious.
Right,
Damien, you have a no matter you have a regal bearing to you, and Rosalind, you're wearing you have like a Templar shield, so they let you pass, no problem.
Yay!
There's not a big deal there. But you guys are walking about. And yeah, you guys do come up to where her address is, which, yes, they do have addresses. And it's just like a very large staircase going up to like a raised area. And there's like a gate.
Alright. Well, that's cool.
Maker, I do not understand your lesions. No offense.
How so?
You don't see many houses like in this the Free Marches. All I'm saying.
To be honest, I wasn't one much for the architecture either.
How close around the area can we get?
Well, you guys can go up the stairs. There's no gate in front of the stairs. It's at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys can walk up the stairs. There's no like turrets there.
I guess what I could do.
Damien, do not fall asleep on me.
I'm sure we have the worst perception out of everybody.
I have a 0.
Wait, I think I have a 2.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess when we get to the gates, I want to make a perception test to see if I can see any specific and or important things that I should keep in track of.
I would also like to do that roll.
All right, so yeah, you guys can get to the top. You guys get up to the
7!
Woo! Dude, 10. Okay, so yeah, you guys, you do notice, however, that the gate is open.
Okay. So, not like last time where we thought the gate was locked and we had to climb the wall.
Nope,
So,
the gate is open. It's like, the doors are actually, like, open.
Okay, well.
Just slightly. So you guys can
You
go
feel
if
like
you
breaking and entering? I feel like we should do this. So, I will push open the gate.
Cool.
Walk through it.
Gate's open. Yep. So you guys can go in. You're immediately greeted by like a kind of a short grass field, and then like a garden with like hedges and several flowers of different kinds that look fairly exotic. The smell is like fantastic. It's all these different like just really fresh botanical garden kind of smell.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
And you actually see some other people in here. You see like what looks like a noble couple. They look fairly young. They're like walking through the garden and they're like talking and like pointing at different things. It kind of looks like maybe Lady Shinova like keeps this part of her house maybe open to people, so they can like walk through her really nice garden so she can show off, look how awesome my garden is.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's a pretty Orlesian thing to do.
Okay.
Any chance you recognize them, Damien?
It in fact looks like kind of a romantic spot.
Really?
Do I know? No, I've never been here, so I don't know.
No, you've never been.
We rarely mess with her. She's high up there.
So what do you guys do?
Continue investigating for.
Sure. Yep. Yeah. So you guys begin to walk through the garden.
Things.
You kind of come through a couple places. You go through like a small hedge maze. There's like a really nice fountain in the center. It's got all kinds of like mythical creatures carved into it, like spitting water. It's very, very nice. It's a very quiet area. There's like small stone benches around it. As you come up, you actually do see like a couple like kissing in like on one of the benches. They also everyone here is very well dressed. Like these are of higher birth people, but it's like a young couple. They look pretty young too. They look like maybe 16, 17.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. So you guys kind of keep going. You're trying to keep your eye on things, but according to your rolls, you're a little more
good at this.
You're a little more kind of entranced in the mood. Like there is a definite atmosphere to this garden that's relaxing. It's calming. It's nice.
Makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah, and yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it calms you down a little bit. You forget for a little bit, and you're there with. You're there with Rosalind, and this is just kind of like a nice atmosphere as you kind of just walk through this garden. And yeah, Damien, you do realize like this is something you would do with someone you were courting. So, which is definitely seems like what these people are doing. And you actually kind of come around the corner to one place, and you actually see 4 large cages displayed in this kind of back part of the garden near the wall. They're very separated from each other, and they're rather large, and there are
Marcia
animals
here?
in the what?
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, no. So there are animals in the cages. It looks like there's like a little mini zoo here. Which shows like her wealth, definitely. And one of the cages sits a lion, which is like fairly rare to see, and it's a Dragon Age lion, so they're called great lions. They're basically the size of horses. Like they're huge, they're massive, and they've got like bleach blonde fur with like a deep gold mane, and this one's just kind of like looking sleepy and lying kind of cat-like, spread out, and just kind of like looking. It looks like it's also like just kind of watching people as it goes by. Looks pretty bored. So she has some like animals. You also occasionally, Damien, you notice like occasionally posted in places like a guard or two. You know, they're not really trying to hide themselves. They're wearing like, you know, breastplates, and they have halberds. You also notice like a couple of them have like bows on them. But beyond that, you guys aren't super perceptive. You're a little more engrossed in the mood. And you know, Rosalind, you've never really seen that many animals up close, so that the zoo thing is pretty cool. But so far, this is all you're really seeing.
Right. Well, that's good to know, actually. I know how to create a diversion if things go south.
Yes, we release the sleepy lion. Maybe he will go cuddle people.
Exactly. Alright, well, unless if you want to stay around here and look at the flowers, I guess we can go back to...
You do notice that a little farther down there is like more steps going up, leading up to like a gated area, and like that's kind of looks like that's where like the proper manor area is, but that has guards around it.
Right.
It's like the garden area is a little more public. Though you probably think the way that there are some people moving through with like boxes, that you know the garden area probably will be a part of the party. So
Right.
We accomplished something.
Did accomplish something.
As you jauntily clink your armor through the garden.
Yeah.
Is that all you guys wanted to do? Else you wanted to investigate in here?
Well, I
That's it.
I have a
doubt we're...
tactic.
Huh?
I said I have a tactic ready.
Okay.
No, I just said if things go south and I have to kill people, I know to release the lion instead.
Well, we let Thistle release the lion. She had good luck with the
Oh, yeah.
ox.
It is true. And then we run away.
Yes. This is our plan.
Our plan is when we fuck up, bring out the lions.
Yes.
We have no plan, but when we fuck up, we have a plan.
Yeah. We're preparing for the plan we don't have to mess up.
All we have is contingency plans. We have no proper plan.
Exactly.
I have plan B ready. What about plan A? What?
There is no plan A.
Do you not
There's
remember
only
season
plan-
1?
I do. I definitely do.
We're just gonna make up a plan A on the fly, at the gates.
Hit it till it dies.
I don't know.
Alright.
I was able to botch my way through most of them.
Alright, cool. So, we're going to pull away from that. That lovely... And, alright, Isra.
Here we go.
So, I'm going to need you... Oh, God, what check should I have you do?
Can it be a magic test?
Oh, it's not a magic test.
Damn it. Like a GPS spell?
No.
We already proved those don't exist.
There is something like that though, where it makes whatever you're doing, it makes it easier to find stuff. It's weird.
One sec. What should I have you roll? Gotta find that. I know there's like an appropriate one.
Intelligence?
Well, I think there's like a specific. Ah! Sorry, hit the wrong thing. Just looking at the book right now. Yeah, so make a communication investigation test.
I have +1 to these.
Cool.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. That might be my best roll today.
What'd you get?
11, 12, 13, 14.
14. Yeah. So you managed to find Henri Giuseppe of his humble store.
I'm so happy. Like,
Yeah, you recognize. You're like, yeah, this is the place. This is the place. You talk around and like, I have these pants, and like a couple of people are like just ignore you, but a couple of people are like, yes, I think I know, and they they point you some places that aren't the right places. But eventually you find somebody who's like, oh yes, Henri, and she gives you directions, and you manage to find him, and then it took you about an hour, but there it is. The promised land. Yep.
I enter the shop.
Yeah, so you enter the shop and you see you don't see the guy you talked to originally. You don't see Henri. You see this young woman. She's an elf and she's got like little like spectacles on the end of her nose, and she's just like reading a book, and she's like just sitting on a stool kind of at the back, and she like just looks up and like you've seen the look before. It's concern goes across her face.
It's okay. I'm not here to kill you.
More concern goes across her face.
I know how to fix this. I pull out the pants from my pack.
Okay.
And I go, oh, wait, does she recognize them?
Yeah, I mean, she looks at them and, like, looks at you.
And I go,
He's got the
long ago, well, long ago, I'm going to say, long ago, Henri made these pants for me. And I just learned that's his name because it says it on the building, right?
It does, yeah.
Okay, yeah, he never told me his name. And I was hoping he could make me a chest piece that would match this, and maybe a hat. If that's possible.
Wow.
Oh, my horns make it a little hard.
She, like, just sighs and then, like,
She
closes her book, puts it on the stool, and, like, walks into the back. And then, like less than a minute later, the curtains in the back that kind of cover the back door fly open, and a man makes a very dramatic entrance. He's wearing like a long purple, well, it's a dress, like silk gown, but it's it's cut like very high, like it's got like a collar, which is ruffled. He's wearing wooden clogs, that have been like painted, and he has like his. Like, but they're like open clogs. Sorry, no, they're just wooden clogs. His like nails are painted. He has an exceptionally trimmed like beard that kind of just goes along the line of his jaw, and he's wearing like a really kind of tall hat with like beads coming down from it. And he like looks around and he sees you, and he goes, "Ah, oh, mon Dieu!" I think by them, I think make a history it is you.
Henri, it's good to see you again.
He goes, come, and he just like clunks over to you and grabs your hands and like holds them up in his own. Because let me have a look at you. And I think, what are you wearing? This is dreadful. No, this will not do. Come. And he just starts like walking you over to someplace.
Great. I'm going, what's that one's name? Sonova?
Yeah, her name, Lady Sonova.
I'm going to a party at Lady Sonova's, perhaps you've heard of it, and I was hoping that you could make me a tunic that matched those fabulous pants you gave me earlier. And possibly a hat.
What, those pants? And he goes, let me see those pants.
I show him the pants.
He takes them from you, and he goes, "This is garbage," and he just throws it behind him. No, we must make something new. That is sauce. That is at least 12 seasons ago. No, this was not do. Isok, you must have something more. You have such a unique pallor, a unique flame. last time I haven't had a challenge since you came. I think back last time. All of these people, they're so boring.
I know what
No,
you
no,
mean.
I
See what my friends wear.
like, he goes, no, I should make you something bold, gallant, sensual.
Well, I've always,
Does he wanna
I've
have
always
sex
been
with you or
called
what?
sensual.
Yeah.
The amount of
Look at you,
flame
you
exuding
raw.
from this man.
You
is
are
amazing.
raw animalism, like embodied. Come, strip. We must measure you. I should make you an entire outfit. You have the money, yes. Last time you did not have this much money. You have the money this time, yes.
How much were you thinking?
Well, if you have to ask.
How much? I think I have 2 gold pieces from this.
More than enough. Come. And he just shoos you into the back.
Okay.
And yes, and then we'll just fade from the scene there, because he will tailor you quite the outfit,
Yes.
which you can then describe to me. You can describe to everyone when you, unless you want me to make something up, but at the party when you show up.
It should be black and yellow polka dot. Like the American dream, Dusty Rose.
Indeed. All right, cool. So, where do you guys meet back up?
That is a good question. We did not discuss
should
this.
Somewhere.
Flophouse you were staying at?
I guess so.
Right, cool, yeah. So you guys eventually all make it back to the flop house. Obviously, Hallis and Thistle, you've been there for a while. Then Damien and Rosalind show up, and then like an hour later, Hisra shows up, just looking very smug.
So how did your trips go? I guarantee you they weren't as great as mine.
Pretty garden.
No.
Animals.
That is actually true.
Did you guys go to a zoo?
What's
It
a
felt
zoo?
like it.
Zoos exist in the Dragon Age world, don't they?
I mean, not really. There's like
The zoo.
like Hisra wouldn't really be aware of something like that. Damien would. That's like a noble thing of like, oh look, animals. You never get to see them in the wild, and it's just like, Hallis is like, what the fuck are you talking about? I see animals every day.
Almost
I
died.
killed an animal last week.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah,
did.
so it's a cultural thing. But yeah, I mean, Damien, you would know what a zoo is, but no one else would really know the.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, she only had like 4 or 5 cages.
Yeah.
Which I guess would be like the highest amount at this point.
Yeah. I mean, at someone's house, that's like pretty impressive.
Okay. So, anyone know how we're getting into this place?
Like
So, Halith and I got information from the Elder.
Oh, good.
And so I'm just going to start going over the list with them. So, people who might be looking for cat's paws are the Montpelliers. That would be 2 invites.
the sisters was 3, I think, is what you said earlier.
Yeah, and then Dame Gladly would also be looking for 1, so that would be 3. And then there's Lord Wolzen, who may be looking for something. And
So there's
then
enough.
the Duchesne sisters are looking for
Dates, I guess.
escorts, dates, and apparently they prefer how did he say it?
Exotic?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
So yeah, Hisra you apparently would fit the bill.
well,
very well.
I'm flattered, but I don't know how I'm going to escort 3 women to a party.
I think you can manage. If anyone
That
could.
was perfect. Yes. Do it. I'm not even mad. Do it now. I want to laugh. Give me a reason to laugh. Please.
Yeah, I have no problem, especially with my new suit. I mean, I don't want to sneak in. I want to walk in with, like, everyone staring at me. It's the gloriousness of my outfit.
They will be
know,
staring.
Anyway.
I am going to start a new fashion wave in Orlais.
in theory, you're a lot more illusion than I am. Now that I realize it. Not sure if this is a good or a bad thing, but it is a thing nonetheless.
Don't be jealous because I have a good fashion sense, David.
No, I'm not jealous. I'm more proud than anything.
Oh.
Look, look, my baby, all grown up.
Alright, well, it looks like I win, but how are you going to get
Strange
this?
feeling. I feel pride for another person.
Pride in someone who's not me.
So like Greg Ball is rich.
Yeah.
When Trunks throws
So,
it into the.
what's your guys' plan? What you gonna do? So, sounds like
Well,
Histra's getting a date.
Yeah.
If he's chill with that, okay, he's getting a date.
I don't think there's an anti-polygamy sign here. Go for it, yeah.
Damien, which of these people would not recognize you or not hate you?
Oh, I've never heard of any of these people.
Actually, you have. You've heard of one of
all of
them.
them
You've heard of the Montpelliers.
Dude, hate me?
All you know about them is they're super dangerous. They control like the biggest army in Orlais, like the biggest freestanding like private army of like a duchy. It's theirs. They have an elite fighting force known as the Blackwoods.
Huh. Wait, if they have the largest army, would they know who Lord Blackmore is?
It's quite possible, yeah.
Okay, then maybe I might.
You know for a fact they know who Blackmore is. Yeah, they.
And if I am one of his apprentices, they probably will like me.
It's
Let's
possible.
Do you remember when we said that last time? You got accused of being a murderer. Again.
It's definitely possible, but you do know. I mean, it's your brother had rather good relations with them, so.
I don't know. I mean,
it's
not like they'll
depends.
remember me. And
You also know, like you I think you met them when you were younger. You know that there is like little difference between Duke and Duchess Montpellier. They are like a unit, basically. They're the most like working together couple you've ever they're the most organized couple you've ever seen. It's not Duke Montpellier and Duchess Montpellier, it's the Montpelliers. Like that's like how they're referred to as.
they seem awesome, low-key.
Yeah, no, I mean they're definitely effective people.
So the question is that if I get run out by them, who's the second choice?
Yeah. You also the main thing is you know their son Gregoire. Gregoire was actually trained in chevalier. You actually had trained in chevalier duties with Simon with him.
Oh, okay, cool.
Gregoire is. I mean, he's like a fairly stereotypical chevalier, but not like oppressive, not like how a lot of people see chevalier, but like the Orlesian idyllic chevalier. Like he upholds chivalry above everything. He's the guy who would like throw himself on a sword to prove his love to a woman. Like he's very emotional, very big, but he's like a really good guy.
These people sound awesome. I like go see what they're up to.
Yeah. You also know that they're fairly they're not popular among the nobility. They're actually more like infamous because they've known to do like double dealings with like people. There's been like more than one time in history where a Montpellier was accused of treason. But they seem to have been able to like maintain.
You sound like my kind of people.
Yeah, Gregoire was cool. He was like a little tedious to train with because he would like wax on and like he would like he talks in he talks in like poetry basically. Like he's really
Let's go meet this guy.
I don't.
I want to really meet this guy now.
Yeah, like No, I remember training with him. It wasn't very tedious. I remember enjoying training.
Well, yeah, it was fairly. I mean, it wasn't boring. That's for fucking sure. And he was trained in the exact same style as you. Like, you're both two-handed weapon wielders. He's like very skilled, just like you. Like you both were very, very skilled.
Right.
But it definitely seemed like he was like really serious about the training, but he was also like really into like just like there's a goal that we all must strive for, and like
Yeah. Do you want to know what the goal that we strived for was? Being able to hit things and make them explode.
You wanted to learn how to like fight and kill people. He wanted to learn how to use the martial arts to defend the realm and protect the honor of women and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's go meet this guy.
Yeah, he's super.
Oh god, I am so on board.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm so on board. Okay, so that's 2 invites.
Come on, Alfred,
So-
let's go.
Yeah, so
that's 2 invites, and then Hister wants to do the date.
This is gonna be so much fun. I can already tell you right now.
Okay.
A date? What?
yeah, the Duchesne sisters are looking for a date.
Okay.
It has been made aware that both Haleth, being a Chastened, and Hissra, being a Kunari, fit the bill of their type.
I thought we were gonna keep them safe.
And then we were gonna say,
oh, I get it. Right.
Husby.
Hissra doesn't
but
get
you
it.
would have to not have to waste more things on trying to get Rosalind one.
Okay, so Haleth, what do you want to do here?
I mean,
Well, I'm
How do you-
sure.
don't. What is it? I whisper to Haleth and I say, whatever you do, don't make Flora assassinate one of them. Glad to have it.
Why would I assassinate someone?
No, not you.
Oh,
Don't make
Flora.
Flora mad. She knows how to use poison.
There's just like unrecognition across Haleth's face. He doesn't see the situation.
That's what I'm doing.
One day we're gonna have to explain this, you know?
Yes.
Like, dude, she is into you. Read the signs.
what? Nobody's in me.
God.
I think I will just go alone. I
Okay,
feel
so
more comfortable.
Just gonna go with
you want to
He can do the
You want to
grenade
try-
thing.
I will sneak inside.
Yeah, he'll do the grenade thing.
okay.
He's good at
He's
that.
sneaking.
No, but remember how he did a catclawed for the one dude to give the dude a grenade or whatever?
Well, he doesn't have.
Yeah,
he didn't
but
have an
he didn't-
invitation.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Oh well. I tried.
Okay, Rosalind. How do you want to do this?
I have no idea.
So there's Dame Gladly, Lord Wolfson, and if you really want to try to go with one of the Duchesne sisters.
I don't think I'm their type. Pretty
You
sure
never
looking
know.
for male
He
escorts.
did say exotic.
I doubt a free marcher's exotic.
Can
Thistle's
I,
probably more exotic, no offense.
Can I lore check and be like, yo, are they into women? Like, is that something that I can do?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can. Yeah, sure. You can make a cunning check to see what you've heard about the Duchesne sisters.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
traveled in this circle. That's feasible.
10.
You got a 10. Yeah,
That's-
I mean, you
that's
never
baseline.
really heard. You never really heard much about the Duchesne sisters.
The-
You've heard of their
yeah.
dad. You've heard of their dad, who's a major general in the Orlesian army. He's known for being. Oh God, what's the word? He's kind of a dandelion. He's kind of a dandy, kind of a ragamuffin. Like he talks with a very high pitched voice. Like he he's known for being rather, like, kind of silly and effeminate, and
Does he need an escort?
Though he does, you also know, you would know more about her dad, mainly because I'll let you add your military lore to that.
Okay.
And
that
kind
could be
of,
12. So.
yeah, it'd be 12, and because of that, you've definitely heard of him. Like, he's actually like a fairly famous general. Like, he's actually like done some like pretty impressive shit. He like minimized damage during the Navaran revolt and a couple stuff. Like he's pretty solid.
Pretty much, I'm like, I don't know about
he's like. The weirdest thing about him is like he's not like a fighter. Like he's never like seen combat. Like he's been in combat. He's mostly just like a leader. Main thing is he's like a really huge scholar. And he's kind of a giant nerd. He's like a super giant nerd, and he'll just like talk about. He loves math, and he thinks math is like the most fascinating subject. So a lot of people call him like a bore because he's kind of boring.
Right. So he's like a total tactician, is what he is. He's not.
Yeah, he's a really solid tactician. And like apparently he's not super interesting to talk to because he only wants to talk about like nerdy stuff.
He sounds interesting.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm talking about it to nobles.
He's the cool dad.
You also know, like, but he like spoils his daughters like horrifically. The Duchesne sisters are horrifically spoiled. That's the only thing you know about them. They probably don't see other people as people. Let's just say that.
Probably. Well, I feel bad for you guys. I guess I'll go about doing that how you see fit.
So wait, so actually we only need to, if we can get the Montpelliers to give us their invites, then we'd only need one more.
Right, and it would be for you.
Yeah. So I can either go talk to the rival of Lady Sonova, or I can go talk to the random dude.
Yeah, some random dude that you don't know anything about.
Can I roll a check to see if I know something?
Lord Wolzen? Sure.
I mean, that's all I'm really here for, aren't I?
No, you're here to talk us out of trouble.
Does he have ties to military so I can use military lore, or can I not?
Not really.
I mean, he specifically said that he's a coward.
13.
Yeah, Lord Wolzen, you don't really... He's not Orlesian, that's for sure. Wolzen is not an Orlesian name. You haven't really heard much about him, really?
Okay. Well, I don't know. So,
Do you know anything about Dame Gladly?
You definitely would not know anything about Dame Gladly.
Well, let me take the Wolzen guy. If you just need something punched, I can do that.
Alright.
I think you should go with the Dame Gladly. Her name sounds rather pleasant, and you're a rather pleasant person, so it shouldn't go wrong at all. Right?
Right?
Because how much
She's
you want to
supposedly from...
Gladly is the one that, like, wants you to drop, like, poison in the punch bowls.
Yeah. She's apparently from Starkhaven.
Wait, if she's from Starkhaven, isn't that Free Marches?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, then why not Rose go over to her? They're both Free Marchers. That could help. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. I'm just trying to...
I can try her.
I mean, either one makes me nervous, so if you're willing to go with one over the other...
Hey, if I get 2 tickets for mine, I can just give you the other one, and you don't have to do anything.
Exactly.
Alright.
Alright, break.
So I know Haleth is just planning on sneaking in. Hisra, you're gonna try to hook up with one of the Duchesne sisters.
No, all
Maybe
three.
all three. We haven't decided yet.
Or all three, you know. Damien, you want to go try to woo the Montpelliers to give them your,
We have a bit of Very hopeful
to get their invitations, and then who are you gonna go talk to? Excuse me, Lady. Sorry, not Lady. Dane Gladly or Lord Woolson.
Try Dane Bladley first, and if that goes south, then Woolsey.
Okay. So, Rosalind, you're the one who's gonna go talk to him?
Sure, I'll go talk to my people.
Sure. Yeah, so, Yevon kind of told you where Dame Gladly's staying, Thistle, and you tell Rosalind. We'll go with that first. So, yeah, you head over to... This is in the Golden District. Like this really... It's basically... It's a hotel. It's the medieval French equivalent of a hotel, in where it's like a really nice townhome that is given to, dignitaries and other people who can stay and afford it, or rich people. Well, sometimes you'd probably think merchants would stay here. But yeah, you kind of go up to it. So what's your plan here?
Realize I should have asked Damien what the protocol for this is.
Aren't we all with her?
You can't. I
assumed we were all going separate ways.
And said break.
Yeah,
if you guys want to be together, that's fine.
Team?
I mean, yeah, it's all up to you guys.
Do you want me to go in there with you? Do you need me to go in there with you?
I think we should all
she's
stick
a free
together because
marcher.
we don't know.
Oh, right, you got kidnapped not too long ago. So,
I'll follow Thistle.
well, Thistle and Damien
it
are
sounds
going
like-
to talk
it
to
sounds
the
like-
Monteliers,
Sounds
aren't
like
they?
everyone's gonna be together. So
Yeah,
That way.
I'm stopping real quick to pick up a keg and bring it with me because I still have a bunch of alcohol with me, and then I'm leaving. And then I'm going with them.
yeah, right, understood.
Okay, Damien, what is the protocol
So you
for
guys are all
becoming a
in
cat's
front of the
paw?
townhome.
Damien?
Yes.
What is the protocol for becoming cat's paw? Do I just go and knock on the door and say, "Hi, I want to be a cat's paw. Do you want me?"
Be polite and don't do something stupid. Until you have to go do something stupid.
I mean, yeah, that's just the general rule, I guess. But yeah, Damien, you wouldn't really know the details. You never really used cat paws. Yeah, you never really used them, so you don't really know. As you say, you
Maker.
very much rejected that lifestyle.
I don't need it. I don't need to do it.
Yep.
So.
Well, let's go up and knock.
I'll do it.
Ring the doorbell.
Yeah, I go up and bang on the door very loudly so they hear us.
Okay, so you boom, 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 boom. You hear a voice from the other side. It goes, "Who is it? What you want?"
My lady!
You just, okay, at that, the door opens slightly.
Everyone's saying.
And you see a guy there. He's wearing some studded leather armor. And the left half of his face is covered by a leather flap that's strapped to his face. He's also wearing a metal nose, so he doesn't have a nose, and he's just staring at you guys.
Huh.
Hello.
I lean down toward Rosalind and go, "Alright, go ahead, cat's paw him."
Just squint.
Israel has no idea what we're doing here.
Yeah,
He just pretending to
you're
get
just
some.
okay, cool. I mean, yeah, you're doing what Hisra usually does. Pretend you know what you're doing.
Okay, and a character, it was Dane what? The name? Sorry?
Dame Gladly.
Dame Gladly.
Dane Bladley. Are you Dane Bladley?
He spins. He goes, "No."
Can I speak to her, please?
He sighs. He goes, "What business do you have with her?"
I would rather discuss that with the lady herself.
like, well, and he kind of like leans up against the frame, and when he like leans up, you kind of can see like he's armed now. He goes, well, no one talks to Dame unless I say so. So, what you want?
I'm gonna go up to him, or like, I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, she's kind of embarrassed. She's never had a cat paw before, and so, yeah. I don't know.
Like,
I'm just trying to be like sly.
No, I know, that was good. That was really good. Like, to any other, like, Orlesian, this would, like, fly, but this guy just kind of goes, we ain't got no cats.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, you're not Orlesian. My bad.
No, he is not.
This guy looks like a mercenary, if anything. Like,
yo.
Do I recognize that he's a mercenary?
yeah, I mean, history, yeah, you know your own ilk. This guy screams. I mean, half his face is missing. He's been through a war of some kind. Like,
which guild do you run with?
He goes,
oh yeah,
freelancer.
What does he say?
He said freelancer.
Oh, god damn it. If he was with the group, I could probably parlay that.
Yeah.
I show him my shark lord. I show him my tattoo. Does that have any reaction with him?
Yeah, he definitely does. He just goes, shit. Like, what? Oh, they go, oh, shit. And he kind of looks, he goes, what does Shark Lords want with everything, huh? You know what? Give me a minute. And he like, he says, give me a minute. And he closes the door.
That shit. He's like, I don't want to start anything with a Shark Lords member.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going well.
I look at them and go, I have no idea that was going to work.
Makes two of us.
People have different reactions to our tattoo. Some people are scared by it. Some people try to kill us. It's like we have our members do a lot of things. It really comes back to our group as a whole.
Yeah. So after a few minutes, he opens the door and he goes, "Come on in."
Thank you, Miss Sarah.
Yeah. So as you guys go in, like you know, a really nice townhome. It's got red floors, blue walls, white accents and crowning. There's like several like really nice like portraits and vases and things like that. But that is a little left to the wayside with all of like there's like kind of like some trash a lot of places. There's like boots kind of just kicked off a lot of places. You see lots of guys that look similar to this guy. The guy's wearing like armor and like weapons just kind of like laying about or like leaning up against a wall or something. Just, you know, general tough guy stuff. There's like several like bottles of wine kind of just discarded in different places. Uncleaned plates, different places. There's like literally like the skeleton of a pig on one of the tables.
It's being back in the marshes again. Nice.
Yeah. You can definitely hear from like these guys talking to each other and like eyeing you up. Like all these guys are free marchers. The guy you were just talking to is like definitely from Kirkwall. Like there's no way he is not from Kirkwall. And you guys.
So everyone in this room looks the same?
I know, right?
All you white people look the same.
You go to the next room, and it looks really similar, but there's just like some different things in different places. No.
All the bad. All the bad animations.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys go into the back. Not the back, but through like this hallway. Into like what looks more of like a sitting room. The other was like a front area. This is more of like a sitting room. And currently you see there are several guys in here, like at least like 6. All of them, all kind of like toughs. History, you all know that there's a Kunari in here as well. He only has one horn. The other one looks like it was like completely chopped off. And hasn't really grown back. And he has, and you actually notice everyone in this room has scarring on their forehead. They all have like the same scar of like it looks like. Actually, I can do a little drawing for you. Drawing for you.
I hope he didn't stumble upon some kind of like cult or anything. That wouldn't be nice.
Yeah. So like, imagine for a moment. Actually, you know what? Let me bring you. Let me bring you. Imagine if you will.
We're not doing that already?
Yeah, I mean, yes. Actually, let me bring you to a blank page. I'm just drawing for you. Forgive my unsteady hand. So, wow. Okay, that's already awful. One second. I must be detailed with this. And there we go. Okay. Free hand. Hi to you. Alright. Imagine for a moment, like, that's their face, right?
Yes.
Eyes. Really shitty eyes.
It's her eyes, gotcha.
Their scarring is like this. One sec.
Well, I got an eye scar too. Come on, I fit right in. Not like that, though.
It looks like that.
Oh wow, I actually called them.
Does anyone else hear a pig?
Yeah.
It's my dog. She has a bit of a cough.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Alright.
It's alright, Abby. It's alright.
They're having too much fun.
Alright, enough of the drawing.
Forever lasts.
Sorry.
It's all good, man.
This dog.
So,
Do we have her medicine?
yeah, it's the scarring looks like that.
Yeah.
Everyone in this room has that scarring. All the guys in the front room look more like mercenaries. These guys all kind of more have like a uniform, sort of like all of them have like
It's the Sunshine Reapers coat.
totally. All of them have like mostly like black, like kind of black dyed armor with like some green bits in there, like green like cloth to them, like a dark like kind of like similar to the color green that like Haleth cloak is.
Mm-hmm.
And they all kind of look like that, and then splayed out on a lounge in a like a velvet lounging chair, looking rather bored, watching what looks like all of those guys are just around. They all look like they're having the time of their life. It looks like there are like two performers in here, like they're like juggling and doing kind of like a comedy kind of jester-like entertainment show. All the dudes, all like the tough guys with the scars on their head, they're dying laughing. They think this is the funniest fucking thing they've ever seen. But the woman who's laying on the couch just kind of looks bored, and she is wearing not a lot. She's actually wearing like no shoes, no socks, nothing like that. She's wearing men's military trousers from the Free Marchers. Fairly like loose around the top, but like tight around the ankles. And then she just has like a men's no sleeve undershirt for like it's basically like the stuff you would wear under the padding that you would then wear over which you would then wear under like plate mail.
Oh,
so
Rosalind likes her already.
And, like,
Can we be best friends?
Just like this sleeveless like loose shirt and like these men's like military trousers, and like that's it. She also has no left arm from the forearm down. It's just
Oh wow. Oh my.
Does
it look like she lost it
She has like.
or...
I mean, it doesn't. She doesn't have any sign of disease, which would be the other way to lose a limb. So it's probably that. She has like brown hair that's not really any real style, just kind of down to her shoulders. But beyond that, she's actually like a rather beautiful woman. She's rather attractive. There's something about the way she's laying, her face that's very dangerous but attractive, and she's just kind of stare as you guys kind of walk in. The half-faced guy that led you in just kind of waits for a little bit, like just kind of gives you like a 1 minute thing as like the jesters kind of finish their shit, which they're fairly entertaining. They definitely seem like they're skilled in what they do, but she just kind of looks meh. And after they like finish and like catch a bunch of balls on their head, everyone claps. The Kunari's like crying. He was like the funniest thing in the world to him. I think he goes, ha! These painted-faced individuals like bring much joy to me.
The clown.
What a weirdo.
Wow.
Yes,
Way to
Ralph?
insult
Hush.
your kin there, dude.
Yeah, no, it's right because like Hysra only spent like a very small amount of time around actual other Kunari and their culture.
Oh,
he
wow.
spent most of his life around mercenaries.
Yeah,
This guy
well, I mean, there
obviously-
were the rest of the Kunari, like, kids around me who got adopted into the Mercenary Guild, but they all act like me, kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
If
You
they
all
were
kind
good.
of act like the mercenaries. Like you adopted to your surroundings. But yeah, this guy talks obviously like how Kunari generally talk, so it's almost like a little refreshing from like Hysra's very normal speech. Sometimes you kind of forget Hysra's a Kunari. He just kind of seems he's
No,
just sort of Hysra.
we never forget.
You
Too
never
tall,
put
too
the-
horny. Just saying.
Yeah, so at this point,
Generalization right there, you know.
yeah, the half-faced guy then kind of clears his throat, and they kind of look over, and he goes, "Dame, these people wanted to talk to you about cats or something."
About cats or something. That's great.
At this point, the Kunari like gets up off his chair and like walks up to you guys. And he's like doing like the tough guy thing. Like he's looking you guys up and down. You have obviously first eyes like Hysra. Which Hysra, he's like a little taller than you, just like a little bit by like maybe an inch. But he's like way wider than you. Like he
has more muscles than me?
yeah, like he's built out
That's
more.
Say, there's
Yeah,
such a
He's
thing
been working out. Okay, my muscles are from actual battle, this fucker.
Well, I mean, no. I mean, like you're a mercenary. He's obviously combatant. You recognize like the fact that he is also missing a nipple from a large scar.
Is this a Kunari thing?
as
Actually, Rosalind is going to ask that.
Because currently he is not wearing a shirt.
I take my shirt off too.
So you just like look at him up and down, and you just take your shirt off. Which
in
unfortunately
the
unfortunately it takes you a hot minute to get it over your horn.
Joe, please tell me that they embrace him the greatest of bros.
I look at Damien. I'm like, should we do this too? Is this normal?
Oh. No, I don't.
You drop shirt. He just like looks a little odd at that. He just kind of like looks down at the shirt and then like looks up at you, and like, but then he like sees your scars, and then like sees your tattoo, and then he just like looks at you.
And then he goes, "Stop."
No,
And he just-
boys, you're both
Talks to you,
pretty.
and then he starts talking. Yeah. He then says in Kunlat, yeah, like, which you do speak if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I speak Kunlat. It comes with my race, thankfully.
Yeah, you speak Kunlat.
Except he's never had to speak Kunlat before. It seems.
Yeah, it's been a while since you've spoken it, but I think he basically just gives you like a basic greeting in Kunari.
Like, what do you mean basic reading?
He says hello.
Yeah.
I thought you said basic reading.
Well, no, yeah, greeting. Like the I guess like the literal translation is I hope the world has accustomed to your being this day. Like that's like the literal translation of Kunlat, but yeah.
I give him the greeting back in the same language.
Yeah, of course.
Charity.
And then he kind of looks at the rest of you and then goes, "What business do you have with the one behind me?"
Your lady doesn't want to attend an Orlesian party. I can't blame her. However, she needs a representative. I would like to be that representative.
Party, and then she just says, "What's his name? Spite." He kind of looks back and goes, and then she just like nods.
Into my arm.
Goes, "Very well. My lady has just given me permission to move you over. You may now walk this way.
To
But
go
I
to the
just-
other side of the
and then
room.
he just-
Is there like a line on the floor? Like you cannot cross this line until the Kunari has given you permission to do so?
Wouldn't surprise me.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he kind of leads you over to an area, but there's like nowhere to sit for you really. He just like retakes his chair, and then the couch she's on is like really big and really long. She's like in the middle of it.
It's rather comfortable. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, and she's just like in a lounging position. She kind of switches position that she's now kind of on her back, leaning against a cushion, kind of looking at you guys. And then she goes, "All right then. You want the invitation to Lady Sinova's? That's interesting.
Stockhaven! Oh, it's so good to hear another free marcher. Tangervale!
Like, oh yeah, I recognize it. It's also, it's in your face.
Thank you.
I'm just staring at the stump.
Good to see. Yeah. You're just staring at her arm. Cool.
Yeah,
No! Don't stare at your stump, that's not nice.
I can do whatever I want, man.
I'm just saying.
Right, stop.
We need these people to like
It's gonna be
us.
good.
Hey,
Don't stare at someone.
What is Hala staring at?
Her
Her
stump.
stump.
I stare at that too.
Alright, cool.
Oh god. You're both gonna get killed and I'm not gonna help you. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
so
sad.
I'm not either. I will help this lady.
Rosalind, she gestures for you to sit down at the couch.
just do it with a stump.
Oh god.
No, she does not do it with her
Aw.
stump.
I have to move my head up and down.
Yeah.
Mess
do
up.
you sit, Rosalind?
Yes, I go and sit down. Ignore my friends. They're morons. No offense.
That's
This'll.
why I very hard
Well,
not be
None taken.
other than she goes, "Well, I can tell you're obviously the lady in charge. Like, it keeps a woman's touch to keep these rowdy fucks in line."
Obviously.
Like a couple of the guys just kind of like cheer, like, and they say something like, "That's right." They think, "Oh yeah, you know how to keep us in line." And like one guy like grabs his dick, like, you know, his crotch.
Fuck.
When he does that though, like a lot of them laugh, and then you just see like her hand flick towards him, and there's a knife in his shoulder.
I like this lady.
And they.
Sorry,
and
Damien.
they-
You've been replaced as the love interest.
Alright. Go ahead.
Alright, it's fine. Yeah, and when it goes into his arm, he actually just laughs, and so do the rest of them. And he's just like, all right, I'm sorry. And then he just looks at him and goes, he goes, I got it. And he just like looks at Spite, and he just like nods to him. And the guy goes off, assumingly to get medical attention, with a knife
Yo,
in
he
his
took
arm.
that like a champ, though. I
He
wonder,
did.
like,
No, he super did take that like a champ. Though when he does walk by you, you do notice like he's definitely holding in like.
yeah.
like,
Wait, so the other
He's got
Kunari
a
put a knife in the arm?
No.
He made a
Dame-
crude remark about his lady, and then
Dame threw a knife into him,
and he
Oh.
took it to the champion.
and then the Kunari let him go to get medical attention.
Okay, I thought like if the Kunari had taken a knife, I was about to take a knife.
He's just like, I'll take a knife.
Like bodyguarded.
I want all the knives. I can take 6 knives.
Yeah.
And he goes, so why do you want? So why do you want to go to this party?
Yarr.
Does it matter, really?
Well, we're talking. We might be doing business. I'd like to know. And she like sits up at this point, does like just cross-legged, sitting sideways on the couch, just staring at you. It's like super informal, and it's like kind of super weird and refreshing to like most of your life, which has all been like regimented training, and then the next thing you did after regimented training was like deal with Ferelden nobility, and then deal with Orlesian nobility, and now there's just this woman who's just like, I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
So what do you want? I'd like to know. I'd like to know. Accent, come on.
Oh. Are you familiar with Red Jenny's?
Why? Of course.
Oh boy.
I've heard of the Friends of Red Jenny, aye.
Well, we need to get in there to do some stuff, and we don't have invites.
Wait, hold on. You're Red Jenny's.
Kinda, sorta.
Whoa, okay, yeah, no, we can do business. Definitely.
Or using that status that we forgot that we had.
And she then like, oi, Spite. He goes, yes, Dame. Where's that fucking invitation I got from Sinova? Goes,
Take it.
I think you threw it somewhere after you wiped your ass on it.
Why is this one
I understand completely.
Probably, hold on, it's somewhere around here. And like she just like she's still like on the couch, but like really unceremoniously leans over kind of near the floor and just starts like moving bottles around looking for it.
Oh, it's like living in the dorms all over again. This is great.
Much, and then she like reaches under the couch and like feels around, and then like pulls out like an old like leg of a bird of some kind, like a cooked leg, and she's like, huh. And then she like just tosses it at Spite, and Spite takes it and eats it. And then like reaches under, and then like pulls out a piece of paper and like wipes it off a couple places, like tries to straighten it, and then she just hands it to you. She goes, "There you go."
Thank you so much. Is there anything you want us to do for you while we're there?
Oh, not while you're there. Just let's just say you owe me one, and then gives you a wink.
Oh wow, good stuff.
I leave it our David. I think she wants to have sex with Rosalind.
New love interest, just saying.
You guys can make a perception empathy check on her if you want.
Yeah, let me do it. I got all the empathy.
Sure.
Alright,
I assumed everyone was.
Because then I can just make fun of her the whole time.
5 plus 2 stunt.
So yeah, Rosalind, you have.
Huh, I wonder what that means.
I know.
Okay, so Damien. There you go. Somebody gets it.
Fuck it.
All right, so
I rolled a 7.
so Damien, you look, you kind of like get what she's saying with that. No, it's not. She's not propositioning. She's not propositioning Rosalind for sex. That's not what's going on here. However, though, you do from what especially with Thistle, what you heard of her and told them, she is some kind of like mob boss, basically.
Oh, goody.
So you basically realize like, oh, now we're in debt to the mob. Awesome, cool.
Well, we were already in debt to the mob before, so now we're in debt to a different mob.
Yep, different mobs.
Well, we're gonna be besties with the Karna, so come on.
You say that in character?
No.
No, Rosalind doesn't get it. You're the only one who's just like, ah, right, cool then.
No,
Right.
Rosalind just kind of quirked her to the side like, huh, I wonder what that means.
We're gonna have to chainsaw some guy's legs off, I bet.
No, it's you bust him in the kneecaps.
I can do that. I have Life Seeker or Heart Seeker, whatever it's called.
Let's see. That's something that came out of your mouth.
All right.
So it's leg seeker now.
So,
Life
before
Seeker.
I think you said leg.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
Tony.
it's fine. See, before you go, she's like, yeah, before you go, would you like a drink? Spite, get her a drink.
Obviously,
Don't
yes.
stand there like a boar. Like,
Man, she fucking hates Spite. This guy's just like taking so much
There
shit.
might be a reason why his name is.
he goes, of course, I will be back, but a moment. And then he walks about 3 steps to another guy, and he goes, go get her a drink! Like, and then that guy just moves, and that guy just runs off to the front room, and you hear that guy yell at one of the mercenaries, get a drink for the guests!
This is gonna be like telephone. You're gonna end.
Or eventually you come back and you just have a curtain and goes, "This is what you wanted, right?" Yeah, it doesn't take long, but yeah, after a few minutes, like they bring back, and it's like in a bottle, and they pour a bit into like a glass for you, and they hand it to you, and you smell it. It's fucking scotch.
Like straight scotch? Yes.
Yeah. It's scotch, and it's free marcher scotch.
Oh,
Which means it's super strong.
Yeah. And then she gets poured a glass, and then she goes to future business propositions between my organization and yours, and she just like clinks her glass. And then she just downs the whole glass. Just
Russell will follow suit.
Upside. Cool. She slams it, hits the ground, and she goes, that's the fucking stuff it is. Kind of looks at all of you and goes, I thought you all Shark Lords, didn't know you were Jennies. I've heard about Shark Lords. They're all crazy.
He is. That's true.
I wish I could say that we're perfectly sane individuals, but I think it's all the partying. Like, every day there's a party. Somebody's partying for something. And I think that makes everyone kind of go a little crazy. Just that much alcohol being consumed slowly drives everyone insane.
I heard you sacrifice your... I heard you feed your traders to sharks.
Looks over at Ezra. Is that true?
Sounds
Where the fuck would we get a shark? Are there sharks in Ferelden?
Yeah, dude, remember at the cove? There is a cove with sharks.
Yeah.
Oh, do we sacrifice our people to sharks?
Oh yeah.
The reserved for like the betrayers, but yeah. Totally.
Oh, yeah, we totally do that.
She just like nods, almost like out of respect.
Yeah, I mean, if someone
sacrifice people to sharks.
Spite, I want to get a shark. We should get a shark.
You should.
Where he just looks and goes, where would we put it? He goes, I don't know.
You will make
Don't you have a
room.
pool?
You know, where's Winky? Winky! And
Yo,
then like
he has a cohort named Winky. What the hell? How
face
did you
guy
missing
comes
out?
up.
Where's Blinky and Nod?
The guy who comes up is the guy who introduced the guy with no nose and half a face. And goes, yeah. He goes, like, I want you to do research on how to get a shark, but on land.
A land shark?
He's like, damn, I think they need water to survive. Like, all right, well then, how do we make water move on land? Just figure that out.
Aquarium.
Oh my gosh.
There's a business venture in here somewhere.
Was it like the fucking thing from Saturday Night Live with Chubby Cheeks?
So she goes, well, you know, if that's all you need and business is included, you want to get fucked up?
Whoa.
Yes.
I think we have some other stuff that we need to take care of first, but if y'all want to just stay here while I go take care of my stuff, that's fine.
No, because I want to go meet this Montelier guy. Although I don't know if the sun will be there.
Yeah. I totally want to get fucked up with you, but first I have to go deal with some boring fucking up a party stuff.
Maybe another day then. Then like she just like snaps her fingers and the guy just brings over like a little like carton of something and she just like opens it up and it's just like this filled with like this powder and then she just takes like a little tea bag.
Has cocaine?
Yeah,
Why not?
She just kind of starts snorting. She just takes 2 puffs and then just like rubs her nose.
She has cocaine? You shouldn't tell me she had cocaine.
She's a mob boss, of course she has cocaine.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done the heart
Not good for your respiratory system or anything else.
Yeah, and then like she like picks up like this really ornate long pipe that literally looks like a dragon with its hands behind its back, lazily puffing up, like outward, and its mouth is like where you stuff stuff in, and then
Sounds
she just like
hilarious.
starts stuffing some stuff in there that kind of looks like tobacco, and then she just then Spike walks over and lights it for her and just. Right, well, Winky, you can show them out. Nice doing business with you. You're, let's see here. Well, I know you're Thistle, and she just points at you, Thistle. You're Thistle, you're Damien Ducrane, you're Roslyn, and you're Hisser. I don't know your name.
Wait, did we introduce ourselves?
No, you did not.
She talked to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's talking to you. She goes, I don't know your
She
name.
got the
I'm
perception
still looking at
test.
Stuntman. She's making that shit around him.
Yeah, no, because she has her pipe in one hand. She is definitely pointing at you with her stump.
I'm just looking at that.
Haleth just disappears, like his face in the shadows. Like
That was Haleth.
And
He's
she goes,
special.
I see. He goes, he's staring at the arm. Yeah, I mean, it's a little distracting, I admit. Yeah, lost the fucking the thing to an... What the hell are they called? Oh, yeah, nope, I changed that, yeah. Lost the thing to a fucking wyvern.
Ugh.
did you at least kill it?
Oh, yeah.
Good
I
woman.
made some I made some boots out of it. Spite, where are my wyvern skin boots? Like...
Those
I like how
sound
we're just
awesome.
gonna stay there the whole time because everyone else isn't as cool as she is. Well.
Yeah, and he's just like, I believe you threw them at me the other day. They're somewhere around here.
Was it? No, I just realized. At this
What?
point, the party started doing cocaine with the lady mob boss. This is where the story ended, as they never left this place.
So,
Everyone roll new characters.
how does she know our names, though? Is anyone else not weirded out by this?
Did you say that out loud?
She probably guessed and got it right.
Yes,
She guessed
I
all of
think
our
yes.
names.
Yeah. Hey, she's cool enough to do all this other stuff. She probably could do that too. I don't know.
How do you
She-
know
she's-
who we are?
Are our names
Probably.
supposed to be a secret?
Oh, okay.
She says, I may not seem like the most subtle person, but
Blasphemy.
let's just say, there's a lot more to this book than its cover.
Obviously.
Oh, you know what? I bet I know why she knows her names. I think I know. I'm not gonna
She
say
too
it.
is a Jenny?
No, she's probably not a Jenny. I bet she was at the what you call it, the bourbon bar or the
Right?
lounge.
Okay.
She
Could
probably
be.
has some. If she's a mafioso, she might be in league with Blaine for something,
Or against him.
or against him. That's true too. Yeah.
So she just says she has her ways, or whatever.
Alright.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, you don't really cut a low profile here.
Really? An
Kind
elf, a canary, a chastened, and us?
Oh,
Points
no,
at
no,
her and
no,
Damien?
Well, no, it has nothing to do with your looks or like who you are, but you're just really loud people that just sort of talk about your business out in the open a lot.
Sorry.
I personally find that if you do this, that this method gets the people that you need to kill to just come towards you. You know?
That was our
Yes.
strategy all along.
I suppose.
Yeah. Alright, well, it was nice meeting you.
Very nice meeting you.
Yeah, Winky, show them out. I need to go into the fade. And then she just takes like a really hard toke off of her pipe.
Alright, I put my shirt back on, I guess. No, I keep it off.
By the way, when you put your shirt off, it's not where you left it.
Where
Yeah,
is
someone weird thing.
You're not sure, but there's kind of trash everywhere and might have gotten mixed in somewhere.
No one would have stole my shirt.
It's not a nice shirt, so you have no reason to think that.
All right, well, I guess I don't really need a shirt. You got as long as you spend it with me. You know, I only kind of wear pants.
I'm going to assume you always wear pants.
Like, especially like if we slept in the same room at one point, you guys have seen me naked a few times.
Yeah, because of the rock armor solve incident. Yeah, we have.
Yeah, David and Hal definitely saw you naked. Yeah, people have seen you naked.
Yeah, I have no shame at all.
Yep. So as you guys are walking out, Hesra, you make a perception check, seeing.
Okay. I see the other Qunari just sniffing it in the corner.
Yeah, like.
Walk out. I want to do like a very clumsy wink to the woman with
14.
Got it. Yeah. 14. Yeah. So as you're walking out, you notice one of the mercenaries in the front room is wearing your shirt.
I don't think you want it back.
He wasn't. You do remember he was not wearing a shirt when you first saw him. It's way too big for him, but he seems like very comfortable in it.
Aww.
Okay, he can have my fucking shirt.
Cool.
I have more shirts.
You do. All right, you leave. You have achieved a single invitation from Dame.
Yay!
Yes.
All right, so we're actually gonna end it there because I have to go. But we did a full session. So yeah, you got one invitation. You found out some stuff more about Lady Sinova, about the city, about things. You met Dame Gladly, who
awesome.
If you actually remember, at the beginning of the game, I said I can't wait for you guys to meet my favorite NPC. You just met her.
And Rosalind didn't freak out. She was in a filthy room and she didn't clean anything.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was really dirty in there.
I know.
It's like a trash house. But yeah, no, I love Dame. She's great.
Sue's
I got my new outfit.
Yep. Lots of things done. All right, but yeah, so no. You guys didn't get into fight again, which you
not yet.
Well, we haven't. I could have punched the Qunari if you wanted me to get into a fight.
No.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
No fighting in front of my girl crush.
You sound like disappointed, like you want us to get into a fight.
No, it's just the fact that it's like my character who was meant to be for roleplay and combat. Like, if I just don't combat for a very long time, I want to combat. Same thing. It's like if I don't roleplay for a very long time, I want to roleplay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I never get
like
even amount
most of the first adventure was combat.
Yeah.
The first adventure was
and then
like,
now all this
fight. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of intrigue stuff. You're going into Orlais. A lot of intrigue stuff going on.
That's the thing about my character is that he was trained to be a soldier. So like if he doesn't soldier for a long time, it feels weird. But same thing is that he's a noble. So if he doesn't talk for a long time, it's really weird.
Yeah,
there is no middle ground, and it's really hard to play him that way.
I cast silence on Damien.
Well, that's the end of my story.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
it all ends there.
Every character has this. Like, I'm not good in this talking shit. I'm good in stealing and
combat.
Yeah, but you're doing a really good job, in my opinion.
Yeah.
At playing a character who's not good at this talking shit.
But it's easy. I don't have to say stuff, and if I say stuff, it has to be awkward.
Don't worry. I mean, if you guys do your job right, there's no way you could really avoid. I mean, there is. If you're like somehow really amazing, you'll be able to avoid every fight and just accomplish your goal. But knowing you guys, you most likely will have to get into a fight. Like,
yay!
We don't even really have a plan of what we're gonna do when we get into the fucking party.
No, we don't.
Well, I mean, the plan was.
But our plan B is lion.
If you wanted to, exactly, plan B is lion.
Well, first we have to find a means to get into the party. After we find the means into the party,
awesome.
Then we plan what we do.
Find a way into the party. That's the easiest part for me.
Well. Okay. Again, Hal, if you're assuming it's going to be really easy to break into a noble's house, but
he is Batman, sir.
Hal is basically becoming Batman.
Yes.
but from what you heard with the Elevated Brotherhood, like once you found a way in, you were then supposed to like contact them, and then they like would tell you what's up.
Do we know how to contact them?
You do.
Yeah. You say the phrase, "I would like to go hunting for owls."
Oh yeah.
Okay.
In the
Like loudly in the middle of a crowd, or
Yeah, in the market square in the Golden District, you're supposed to just talk to each other about that, and then
I
someone
too
will
would
come
like
up.
to go hunting for owls. That is awesome.
Yes, quite. We shall go get our owl hunting instruments.
Is it a net and a pair of glasses like in SpongeBob? When jellyfish on it?
Section.
So XP time.
Yep. So again, yeah. So I'm gonna give everyone.
Oh, by the way, should we start talking about those professions soon? Like what we want to get at?
Yeah. No. I've been kind of. I mean, there's already been a couple instances of people willing to teach you shit. Like that. What's it called?
You had to become a duelist. I remember that.
Yeah. And
But we would have to go all the way back to Ferelden to do that.
Well, you don't know where. You're not sure where he is. If you found Decade again, which you probably could, Decade can teach you how to be a Force Mage. Like you know a couple people, and if you want to learn how to be a Templar, if anyone wants that, you definitely obviously know. Arthur would probably like totally hook you up.
Oh, I know exactly who I have to go to, but to become a Reaver. That's the easy part. The hard part is
go Shadow.
Because you keep moving him around.
Either Shadow or Assassin. That's where.
A Shadow Assassin. Well, I mean, yeah.
Orlais!
Yeah, totally cool.
I'm still thinking Flora knows more.
You keep moving Blackmore around. You keep putting him in different places.
Yeah, I do.
You're like, oh, he's in Antiva. Oh, well, now he's in the Free Marches. Now he's somewhere else. He's like, God damn it. I can't.
But yeah, so how much XP?
So 300.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm level up.
Oh, we do level up.
No, I do level up. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you level up because you're a level behind us. That's right.
I have
Which is
6,000.
weird.
I say I'm about to say no. You guys have not leveled up yet. You guys have a while.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
He excited me. You made me.
Haleth, because he was kind of behind you guys.
Yeah, I have 6,200 XP now.
Alright, so 300. Well, we're close. We're only 400 away. Everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, so I'm at 7620. Same thing with Rosalind. We're both at the same XP cap.
Cool.
I only need 380 to level, so...
Yeah, well, no, because it's 8,000 is exact level, so you only need 400.
380.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, 380 is if you wanted it even. Like, if you wanted
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Take care.
me too.
See everyone next week.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yep.
see ya.
Yeah.
Good session, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.